Make sure your mic's recording.
Welcome back to session 5 of
The
dark
beneath it all?
it all. And I am your DM and your host and whatever. And I have audio this time. I don't know what happened, guys. I don't. I was editing the VOD. I got to 1 hour and 45 minutes in, and mid-sentence, my dialogue just cut out. And it was out till the end of the stream. And I was like, cool, I can't upload this. So there will be no episode 4 VOD. Instead, I will upload the recap that we're going to do here in a second separately. I'll do a recap. We won't do a player recap this time so that I can make sure I cover as much as possible. And I'll upload those separately. So we'll go ahead and start with the recap, which is last session we were down a player. We did not have Yogurt with us, which kind of worked out really well because they were in an exploration session where they needed to explore the city, and Yogurt, as his character, maybe not as his player, had already explored the city in his previous years growing up here. So, they went and saw a couple different places trying to get information on a couple different things. Their goals were to get information on Medusa Rockshaper, which is the sculptor that is kind of this weird name around this bridge with the statues on it, where the statue disappeared. They're trying to track down why the statue seemingly moved and relocated. To do so, they went to Theobard's General Goods, where they met Theobard and his wife. Looked through his book collection, and it was small and didn't help them much. They then made their way to the Long Yard, where they remembered they had seen the owner of the Long Yard reading books. There, they were able to get better information and figure out a bit of Medusa Rockshaper. And they kind of have a bit of a lead now. From there, they went to try to go see Yolgrid, which I zoned them out of as DM because Yolgrid wasn't in the session. Mm-hmm. So they got intercepted by Zikloon, Gym Card. Yolgrid's kind of rival. We don't really know where to put him yet. Clearly, he doesn't like Yolgrid. We don't know how Yolgrid feels about Zikloon just yet. The party has made it very clear that they don't like Zikloon. And he's an interesting character. Surely there won't be more of him throughout this campaign. From there, they went to the hospital where they had heard from Dante. He had been the night before. They were just going there to see what was up, and they met Ronica Shieldline, I think is her name. Ronica Shieldline. And she took an interest in the party. Met all of them, and then specifically said that they needed to send Dante back to her tonight after tavern hours. And so they did. And that is where that session left off. Just a lot of exploration, a lot of meet and greet. That's probably not even going to barely be long enough for a video in terms of that recap, but I'll post it anyways. Alright, from there we'll pick up with player introductions, and in no particular order from top left to bottom right. Bandit, why don't you go ahead and start us off?
No particular order. Hello, everybody. My name is Brind, aka Tyler, aka Hirojin, aka Shadow CEO, and I am convinced this beverage will make all of you viscerally ill.
What is it?
I'm playing Bandit. What is it? I will tell you in a moment. I am playing Bandit, and my fun fact for today, continuing the line of questions, is you see a huge spider in your room. What do you do? Depends as how hungry I am. Yeah, we already saw him blow the fuck off, or blow a rat the fuck up. Blow the fuck off the rat. So that shouldn't be as big of a surprise to you as I was expecting it to be. I wasn't expecting him to get that hungry that quickly. Anyway, this is a pickle beer. It tastes like pickle juice and beer.
I'm sorry. What?
What? Pickle vodka is really good.
Pickle beer, pickle juice and beer.
Yeah, I guess people do like Bloody Marys and stuff. I don't like pickles or beer, so that... Ugh.
Yeah, the people who like Bloody Marys are also wrong.
I was one of the first people to try
the
the sample batch of that.
And instead of just pickles and beer, we added bananas to it.
Why?
Yeah,
Why
banana.
would you do that?
I don't have a banana.
I'm allergic to
I
banana.
did.
Oh,
I picked a
yes.
banana.
Yogurt.
Hi, my name is Aiden. I play Yolgrid. He's a blood hunter, which means he uses his blood to hunt. My fun fact of the day is that Yolgrid ate expired corn tortilla chips with his dinner last night.
That's so. Try again.
That Yolgrid ate expired corn tortilla chips with his dinner tonight.
All right. So we got our first DM fun fact on the way. So let's think. What's a really interesting fun fact about Yolgrid? So for most of Yolgrid's life, he lived in a 2-bedroom kind of condo, I think is the right word.
Yeah.
With his parents. Pretty much until he became a Duskwalker. So for like 70 years he lived with his parents. You could not count the number of awkward encounters Yogurt has had on one hand. I'll let y'all think about that. Alright, Leo.
Hello everyone, I'm quite.
Zero. You can't count zero with one hand.
I play Leo Grashi Zunderfall, our friendly cleric. A fun fact about Leo is that he has a terrible fear of snakes. He's fine seeing them, but he will refuse to touch them. That is where he gets to nope.
Will
and-
you fight him?
Refuses.
Nope.
Maybe.
We have fought snake people.
This will have no
I do.
adverse effects or implications
not
when
thought
we
you wanted to
finally
hear.
find Medusa. No, sir, not at all.
Medina.
You're
Why is it always
thinking that. Have fun.
Hey everyone, I'm Elena. I play Menadina, Shadowblade. Fun fact about Menadina, she's a terrible cook. Don't let her cook for you.
I said let her cook.
No.
Don't keep her in the
Don't.
kitchen.
Or
Don't
don't.
keep her in the kitchen. Please put her anywhere else.
Okay, here's my question for Medina. Would she try to cook though? Like, would she admit she's a bad cook? Or if somebody was like, we really need you to cook tonight, Medina, can you get in there and just make something really simple? Would she be like, yeah, I got it, and then come out with a fucking mistake? And be like,
I don't know. I think like part of it's confidence, and then they're like, if they are really still pushing to try to get her to cook, she'd be like, "Don't say I didn't warn you. I'll try, but no guarantees it's gonna come out good." And then it may look okay, but there's a good chance that it's not.
I think one of my favorite tropes is characters who are like, yeah, I'll do that, and then they go cook, and then it's a fucking nightmare. Like, they bring out a black piece of tar.
Okay,
That's one of my...
Bandit can do that. Bandit can be that for you. I'll give you a second fun fact. He's a decent cook by MAPAC standards, which equates to a god-awful cook by any other metric.
Does he know, because Bandit explored the world, does he know that he's a bad cook? Compared to
He
other
thinks everyone
cultures.
else is like way too bougie with food.
Mm.
He likes simple things like grass tea, literally just grass boiled.
Ew, what
Or-
the fuck?
Something pretty close to quite
Lilith,
literally
close
mud
us
cakes.
out.
Alright, hi, I'm Sarah, and I play Lilith, our bard voice of an angel. And Lilith's fun fact is when she was younger, she got really into botany, and she still really isn't into botany. However, when she forages, she tends to poison herself. She will still try to identify plants and show off her skills every now and then.
I can
So
totally
funny.
see Lilith being like, yeah, guys, this one's safe to eat. Like before anyone can say yes or
Yes.
no.
We're gonna say her poison counts at 7. We'll see how that grows.
Nice.
All right, we'll pick up where we left off. The party is ooh, I need to move my mic. Like adjust my sound. This might be a loud like bang noise. I apologize if it is. All right, there we go. So we'll pick up where we left off. The party had just came back to Dinabuz's drunken flight and was walking into the tavern for the night. Tavern hours have started. People are there, and the attitude, the sort of mentality in the air in this tavern is about the same as when you arrived. Seems your arrival hasn't had any sort of permanent impact on people's outlooks yet, so once again, some people are in the corner drinking like there's no tomorrow and just having a good time, and others are seemingly kind of in despair, kind of thinking the world is ending, the world is over, drinking their sadness away. Did you say you're that one?
I said not that far off.
Not that far off.
And you guys have, locked in for the night. You've sent Dante on his way, and you're eating away at the dinner that's provided to you with your free stay that you were given. As you're served dinner, hold on, I need to go pull up the location so I have NPC names at the ready, because I have a feeling they'll matter.
Valid.
Bjorg kind of, as he's serving dinner, he kind of goes, I do run a business here, so tonight you get, tonight/tomorrow you get another day of free stay, because I'm a generous man. But past that, you'll have to either start paying or find somewhere to stay here in the city. That includes you, Yogren. I know you have somewhere to stay. I don't know why you're taking one of my rooms.
I need to chaperone my friends here. And I don't want to see my parents.
That's fair. All right, well, just wanted to make y'all aware of that.
Cheers, I'll drink to that one too.
Here.
All right, I feel like there's something there. I'm not going to dig into that, as I'm not a therapist. I'll be serving drinks down the bar if you need me for a drink, not for a word. I'll be over there. And he walks away. And you guys are kind of left waiting for Dante to come back. It's been maybe 8 minutes at this point that since he left. Maybe just enough time for him to walk like halfway to the hospital, but he wouldn't have gotten there yet.
So you're saying Ronica wants to meet up with Dante for, as they say, a butt call.
I guess.
We don't really know.
That can't be right.
We're certainly hoping that's not it, but we don't know. All we do know is that he's supposed to be getting information on a certain individual.
I hope he does. But wow, that's... I think she's a little old for him.
How old is she?
Well, she's older than me. I'm in my 70s. So, by a little bit.
You're like late 20s for a dwarf.
Yeah, I mean, for a dwarf.
She's like 60.
I thought she was older than me.
Yeah, she's like
For a
double
dwarf.
she's like more
I
than double your age. She's like 60s.
Probably 200, 300. I don't know if Dante can keep up, although he can certainly keep her on her toes. Just from what I've seen so far, I'll come back to this.
As I think you should. Yeah, we'll keep it there. So, Yulgrid, what happened giving your report?
Oh,
All right. So, I want to try a storytelling method here as you ask a question like that, because this is going to happen a lot when players miss sessions, and I think this is how we're going to do this from now on.
flashback.
We're going to do flashbacks, but the way we're going to do them is going to be very interesting.
Okay.
So,
Wait, I like that.
someone's going to ask you a question like that, and then you will open with, some sort of line that will lead into our roleplay. But whatever you open with, as long as it's not so absurd I have to veto it, I'll go with it. So they can be like, so what happened with giving your report? And you'll be like, you won't believe what happened. This guy in the main room, and then like a sentence about what he did, and then I'll lead into that with you. But we'll still want to cover the things that happened while you were gone. Which there will be lore and stuff worth grabbing, because I don't want characters to have gone for no reason. But it'll also make for some interesting flashback scenes at campfires and taverns. So, leading in, and the whole point of this is so that everyone can be active in the flashback. So, you'll ask that question. Me and Aiden will go back and forth for a bit, and then anyone else at a lull in the conversation, somebody could be like, "But what happened with X?"
Ooh, okay, I like this.
Improv time.
This is fun.
I hope you spent a lot of time thinking about this, Yulgrid.
Yeah, but Bandit can tell it better.
It's not the tell it better improv. It is not the tell it better improv, which
Yeah, sure, I was there.
Awful.
Sorry.
Oh gosh.
Get
That one.
down.
So, we'll start with that question. So, you ask him kind of.
It was quite an interesting journey, quite an interesting conversation I had with the king. It was funny. I was walking.
I will say, you were in Duskwalker's Rest. You did not go into the upper city. So not the king, but do you remember who the leader of the Duskwalkers is? Not the leader, but kind of the business leader. The one who does all the paperwork.
Do not
Yoler Tinkerfinger.
Yoler Tinkerfinger.
Quit the name.
When I was on my way to Yoler Tinkerfinger's, oh god, that name is so funny to say.
It's a great name.
My gnomes have great names. It's very intentional.
Tinkerfinger's office, I actually ran into Ziklu on the way out. And he had some words for me, and I had some words for him from the orchard.
Yulgrid. Or should I say malpractice? On your way to Duskwalker's Rest? Gonna report your failure, huh?
Malpractice? Failure? I wouldn't say we failed. I mean, clearly, I've suffered a... No, not me. The entire city has suffered a huge loss.
I don't know about the entire city, but you've lost quite a bit, I imagine. Well, tell you
Anyway,
what, I'm sure you have wonderful news for Yoler. He's been dying to see you since he heard he lost his star pupil.
well,
Hey, check this out. And he kind of reaches into his pocket and he's like, and he pulls out his badge. And he was an initiate when you left, and now he has a Duskwalker's badge. What do you think of that? Yeah. And you don't have one of these yet. And he's like got it real close to your face.
No, on my way to hopefully get one. But I bet you don't have one of these yet. And I pull out the stone.
I thought you were gonna pull out a middle finger.
I wanted to. That would have been great.
You pull out the stone.
Yeah, hold on. I pull out a middle finger. Oh no. I saw this down.
He goes, "Ooh, got yourself a crystal of protection from the dark. Nice." Well, he reaches around his neck and grabs a chain. Make a history check.
Make a history check. Oh, nat 20.
With a nat 20, you recognize the chain before the crystal even comes out. It's the chain that his mentor would wear. Because all initiates have mentors. And he pulls out the chain, there's a crystal on it, and he goes, "I do have one of those. Yeah. Got it on my mission. So, yep, I'm not an initiate anymore. In fact, I've surpassed you. One always said you were a star, but here you are, still an initiate."
Is your mentor all right?
Oh, he was, never as good as they made him out to be.
So they're dead then.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. Anyways, I'm sure you have a lot to say to good old Tinkerfinger, so I'll let you be on your way, and don't worry, I'll make sure you don't get interrupted. And then he kind of walks away.
Always good to see you too. I'll open up the door. See Mr. Tinker.
I want to punch that man.
Believe that. Considering I took at least one kick to the shin.
He kicked your shin?
No.
That would be
Dante
me.
did.
No, it was Dante.
Oh,
you're
was it?
right.
No, Dante.
No, I
kicked me.
almost. I
You
threatened
almost
to kick.
did.
Yes.
You came very close.
Also, time to
That would
update.
have been a lot of pain.
Was Mora Burton Favors page for turn.
So he tells you all about how he made his way into the office, got to the the front desk where there was just like kind of a teenage dwarf just kind of seeing Duskwalkers and requests from citizens and things that they need. And it's a very short conversation. You walk up, you're like, "I'm here to see Tinkerfinger." He's like, "Name." "Name."
You know my
He looks up and he goes, "Name."
Yogurt.
"Last name." You don't know your last name.
I forgot.
Brother.
Barrelheart.
Alright. Remember, Yogurt, nobody gets special treatment. Everybody's got to tell me their name.
Yes, it's been a long time since I needed to use it.
Alright, take a seat. Yoler will be with you when he can.
Are all the seats like little children's seats because we're all dwarves and gnomes?
They still manage to be uncomfortable. You ever sit in a waiting room and like the seats are surprisingly uncomfortable because they're like too low to the ground? Yeah.
Yeah. Naturally.
You sit and wait for 14 minutes. And then after about 14 minutes, somebody comes out of the central office. And, you've been in Duskwalker's Rest before. There's kind of one central podium where Euler's office is. And he centralized his office so that people could always hear him yell at people.
What a legend.
That is the kind of person Euler is. He's always right in the center. He wants everybody to know what's happening. And so somebody, you've heard kind of the wah, 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 wah going on in the office in the central area, and eventually the door opens, and a kind of a 4'2" one of the other Duskwalkers that you don't recognize too well comes out, kind of rolls his eyes and walks out the front door. And then a tiny, about 3'1" gnome steps out of his office. His chest puffed out. "Yellow Grid, I've been waiting for you to visit me."
I came as soon as I could.
Indeed. Alright, inside.
Follow him in. I'll close the door behind him.
You come in and he kinda he walks behind his desk and when he gets behind his desk, you know, you've never seen behind it, but you're pretty you have some ideas. He seemingly gets taller. Like there's a moment where he kind of is, and all of a sudden he's above you, and he goes, "All right, Yogrid, give me your report. What happened?"
Well, made it outside the walls. Or, not the walls. Fucking Attack on Titan. Anyway, made it up to the surface. Met with the leaders above.
Mm-hmm.
They thought our plight was, how shall I say, not as dire as we do down here, but they did send emissaries from each kingdom. Intar and I brought them down. Unfortunately, we met some unfortunate circumstances on the way back.
So,
All of the emissaries made it back. I made it back. Intar did not.
you're telling me that an initiate and the best of my pupils went to the surface to bring back heroes, brought back numbskulls, and he's getting loud so that people can hear him. And the initiate lost my star pupil.
Lost is a good word for it. He's not dead, but he is.
He's not dead. Tell me, did he waltz into the darkness by himself? Did he accept it with open arms?
Surprisingly, yes. But he was
Is
taken.
he always this yelly?
Yes,
Flashback.
He is.
Continue.
always yelling,
Did
especially
you
in my
mention-
memory flashback.
Mm-hmm. Did you
Flash.
mention something to him about how they seemed more capables?
Yes, intelligent.
They're very capable.
Yeah, you get a flashback
So,
sound effect.
You
Yes.
you
Yes.
ask that, and,
Soundboard time.
And Yogrid informs you. So tell me, what happened that you couldn't handle a couple consumed?
The consumed seemed intelligent. One of them spoke.
Speaking consumed, what did he ask you for your crystal buck order?
No, he wanted Intar.
He wanted Intar.
I know it doesn't sound believable from what we see of the consumed, but I saw it with my own eyes and I heard it with my own ears. And everyone else that I brought back from the surface can confirm it.
Well, that's preposterous. The consumed have always been mindless freaks.
I know. Anyone would know.
He kind of gets in close, and for once he isn't shouting, and he goes, "You understand the shithole you've put me in?"
You wanted a report? I gave you a report. It's up to you. Just give the information if you need it.
If I don't give you a badge because you lost your mentor, he died, you didn't even get the heroes, everybody thinks his loss was for nothing. They're like his initiate couldn't even get his badge, right? And here we are. If I give you the badge, the rest of the Duskwalkers think I'm a fucking pushover.
You're not a pushover.
Yeah, I know I'm not. You kind of look around his office, trying to, like, not look at anything else. For the first time, you kind of notice that he has a kind of, decorations around the office. Most of them are just paintings of statues, one of the king. He has a couple of things that are clearly put in his office to please certain people when they visit him. And then there's one behind his desk on the wall that looks like him, and then another gnome and a smaller gnome. Maybe a family. And he kind of turns around, he's like, alright, here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna keep the crystal. You're going to give the report to the king. He put in a request already. It came to the rest last night. Somebody, I guess, tipped him off really early. You had been here less than 2 hours, my boy. And the king was already requesting me to give him a full report on how I lost one of his finest. So, you're gonna go give that report in my stead tomorrow morning. And, here's your badge. And he kind of rummages around. He pulls out a box, opens it up. There's just a fuck ton of badges in there. He grabs a badge. J-O-L... Yeah, good enough. Here you go.
Can you at least give me the pen so I can finish writing it?
Okay.
It's okay, I have my own.
Find a pen. Yeah. And then did you at least recover? I mean, you got here, so you had to have recovered his crystal, right? Because I could not go tell the Gnomish Council that we lost another crystal.
Yes, I have the crystal.
Thank goodness. Alright. Were any of you touched?
No. Not to my knowledge.
Good, good. All of you are to report to the Clean City tomorrow morning. Just, I'm sure that I'll tell the king tonight, and he'll send a group of guards or something. I don't fucking care. I don't know. But you give the report, not me. And I wish you luck. Now get the fuck out of my office.
Can I ask what happened with Zickler?
Zickler, he went on his initiation mission, came back successful, and been good ever since. Been on a couple missions since you've been gone. Although he operates solo.
Horrible times. Keep losing Dustwalkers.
Yeah.
You're the best
Anyways.
of us.
I'll see about your next assignment, and I'll let you know if it's when it comes up.
I'll hear from you soon. I walk out.
And that ends the flashback as he walks out of the sort of office space. And as he kind of finishes recounting the flashback, so you'll hear the sound of somebody like throwing open the tavern doors, and a voice goes, "Oh, it's disastrous!" And it rushes over to the counter and puts a big hand on Yulgrid's shoulder. And you turn around and you see Theobald, and he's like, "You're in the tavern without me."
I'm sorry. Theobald.
Theobald, my bad.
Theobard. I don't know who Theobard is. I'm
That's
sorry.
the guy who owns the general store.
Oh yeah.
Your friends? Should I call them your friends? Your friends. They stopped by my general store earlier today. They were asking for information about that old chipper.
Medusa.
That one. Yes. Anyways, I closed up the shop earlier today because some of my patrons in the store had come through, and they said y'all were an absolute riot last night. Said that it was immensely entertaining, especially that one, as he points over at Lilith, and he's like, couldn't miss it today, so here I am. Although it doesn't look very lively.
No.
Yes, natural storyteller. I just haven't gotten started yet. Let me tune my guitar.
Wait, is Bandit glad she's here so he doesn't have to talk and entertain again?
Same.
All right, well, if you're as good as they say, we just need to get you started. Yo, 2 rounds over here. 2. Your largest. Yes, the 64. Yeah. Bjorn comes over with this giant, like, tankards. And he sets one down in front of...
4 ounces.
Sets one down in front of Theobald, and he sets one down in front of you, and Theobald's like, to your health! And he picks it up. It looks big in Theobald's hand. Like, if you've seen Dwarven hands, they're very large. And it looks big in his hand. He's like, to your health!
Do I help?
Define one round. Is that one for all of us or for him and Lyle?
One for all of you.
Hold on.
Alright.
Yeah. Health.
There's good health.
It's 8.
And Zingtar.
The best part is, for the rest of y'all, it looks big, but it's not like comical. For your Mopok friend, he's like, the rest of y'all like managed to pick it up with one hand. Bandit definitely with 2 hands. He's like, to your help.
Now hold on. Does it look like a normal sized cup to me?
Oh yeah, because you're a giant, so yes, it looks like a normal sized cup
Not
to you.
the technical giant, but yes.
Can
Move
you
the mic closer.
push this in?
How about that?
That's
Yeah.
so much better.
Bandit, are you old enough to drink?
Gonna give you like the most confused look. Has might be older than you.
I doubt it.
How old does Yulgrid look?
Compared to the dwarves around you, he looks pretty young.
Yeah, all right.
I'm 79.
He is 79, but he said how old does he look?
And also, what is that in like the relative years?
That's not relevant.
I think Mopox live to be like 85.
They live to be around 70.
In relative
Though that-
years, Yogrid is in his late 20s. But he is
Yeah.
still technically older than you.
Yeah, technically. All right.
So it kind of looks like this. This is actually a comically large mug.
Do I have anything? I think I got something.
It's a bigger
Vaguely
mug than
mug.
normal mug sized.
I have anything vaguely mug-sized.
Alright, so he says to your health, everybody agrees, and he just starts slamming this thing. It's just going down the hatch.
This is as big as I can get.
We do have a meeting with the king tomorrow morning. Oh my god, that is massive.
It's a
Oh, yeah.
decanter for whiskey. I just haven't put the whiskey in it.
Oh man.
The big ass Morgan pigeon.
Does anybody want to keep up with the man as he slams this beer?
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
We do this all the time.
Nah.
I'm gonna take my god old time.
Yogrid, make me a
But I will
constitution
I
check.
will
You're
make
used to this. You and Theobald, and you Theobald, who runs the long yard? It's been too long. You Theobald, Fugue and Ingtar would come to the tavern and slam beers together. Lilith, you are not used to this, so make me a con save. With how long you went last night, I'll say you have advantage as well.
Okay.
Lilith slammed
I
I should
like 12
say,
beers
Lilith's
before
pretty
blacking out.
heavy.
We learned the other night that Lilith can go hard.
Yeah. Let's see. I think that's a 16, but let me get my character sheet up.
What kind of beer or alcohol or whatever is this anyway? What's it taste like?
It is meat made from
Ah.
Dinnabuzz honey.
16.
Made from what?
Dinnabuzz honey.
Dinnabuzz honey.
There's there is lore behind this place that Yogrid should know if he remembers our one-on-one.
Dinnabuzz Honey?
Yeah.
I do remember that name.
I want to ask the
The
barkeep.
name of the you're gonna ask the barkeep.
I want to ask him something. It's not what you're talking about.
All right.
Well, So how do you make this? Tastes like me I've had before, but what's the process?
Fuck you.
No, this is a genuine. I told you he has a certain preference with how alcohol is made.
Oh, he says, I mean, you get mead, you add yeast. Over time, it ferments. You get alcohol. Not mead, honey. You take honey from Dinnerbuzz, which is a type of insect here in the Underdark. You take that honey, you add yeast, you ferment it. It's very simple. I make it here in the cellar. I get the honey brought to me by Duskwalkers.
You make it yourself? How long have you been doing that?
Fascinating.
Probably about as long as he's lived. And he points at Yogurt.
Oh.
What's the Tavern Keep's name? Sorry.
Bjolg. B-J-A-L-G.
Yo.
B-J-A. Yogg.
Yo.
Runs the tavern. Cool. Or I'll get the technical name of it. Oh, that's how you spell Denabuzz. I see. Cool. So this is your namesake, huh?
Yeah. It was when Ingtar took off, blessed be his soul, and became the first Duskwalker. His first assignment was to improve morale. That was it. King was looking to make a name for the Duskwalkers. So the first thing this man did was claim Dinnerbuzz apiary from the darkness. He took a crystal from the gnomes, from the council, took it down south, cleared out whatever consumed were there, and established a set of mercenaries that run the apiary.
Can I add in my notes that we know where the apiary is?
You have not been there.
As in, like, him describing where it is, the general idea of where it is.
Oh yeah, he said it was down south, but he didn't say where it was.
Oh, cool.
I could probably do if you really needed to find it.
Yeah, I was about to say, Grid could probably point you in the direction of it.
Just for my own note keeping. Okay. So you make it the good old-fashioned way. Cheers.
How else would you make alcohol? I mean,
Well,
genuinely, how else would you make alcohol?
Yous wouldn't believe it. There's some, the high elves do it. Some of the humans do it. They just use magic to speed the process along, to add some extra kind of flavor, was some effect. One example I can give you is milk. I hate that alcohol. Hates it.
Oh no.
It's not right.
For a second.
No,
Bro,
no.
kicked into Golem.
It's
I mean, what quality can you expect if you disrespect the craft? A true craftsman knows how to make a good drink.
exactly.
Well, not to, I make my own alcohol, not to, like, brag on how people do it. I imagine you could do it well with magic and it still turn out nice. I mean, it depends on the kind of effects you're adding. Like, if you're making the magic, we've got this stuff here that you can buy from certain people, and if you can make the alcohol do what that stuff does, I mean, that'd be pretty cool.
I bet it could, and I hate it. As I bet they got a kind of alcohol. I heard rumors. One sip, straight to the afterlife. The dance with the devil.
Interesting.
And that's a poison.
Well, what's an alcohol?
A drink.
Anything's poison if you have enough.
Theobald raises his second glass and he goes, "It is a drink. Aha, yes. I should have brought my wife. No, she doesn't like tavern hours."
Yes.
It
Nonsense.
is
I
a
appeal to a
trip.
pretty wide crowd. Why don't you give her a call?
I really misheard what you said.
I'd have to go back to the store, and I mean it's far.
I have a message.
Maybe next time. No. Maybe next time. She really doesn't like drinking. Is all. I mean, if you're performing and you're gonna play music or something, she loves live music. So let me know. I'm sure she would love to hear you play, like something exotic, just not normal to the Underdark. Yes, of course.
Well, I couldn't spend another night here and not perform. I only told stories last night.
Are you saying you're performing tonight?
Why, of course. What else would I do tonight?
All right. Well, I guess I should get her then. And Theobald stands up, begins to walk towards the door. On his way to the door, he's kind of about halfway there. The doors to the tavern are kind of thrust open again. And a contingent of guards walks in. Like about 6 guards walk in, kind of single file, and then form into 2 lines. And very quickly, one of them goes, "Yo, good. Your presence is requested at the docks. There's been an incursion. All bushwalkers are to report.
At the docks?
Within the city, that is correct."
Well,
Did I hear ass
I took the
kicking?
rest of my drink. I want it.
There's docks in the Underdark.
Yes, of course there are docks in the Underdark.
That's the best response. Like everyone else, everyone here, player knowledge, is not aware that there is an ocean yet.
But, like, how do you have water in a cave?
Yeah, you see.
Wales, this is the fascinating thing, Lila. Is water's usually what makes caves.
Yeah, but then it leaves, and then you have a cave.
No, it just sinks deeper and deeper.
The water doesn't leave, it stays where it is.
The water knows where it is because it knows where it isn't.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
By subtracting where it is and where it isn't.
The water can make a cave by subtracting where it is from where it isn't.
Whichever is greater.
So this city used to be underwater. I love the Underdark.
Wales. Many, many millennia ago, yes.
and this is
Yogs. You mind if I taste this to go?
Just bring the glass back.
Yes, sirs.
All right, everybody open Tailspire.
Oh boy.
Woo!
You make your way to the docks, and sort of the smell of water kind of hits your noses as you kind of approach this side of the city. It's just past the church where you start to smell it. You smell that. Just stop moving your character, Tyler.
I'm putting the glass away so I don't break it.
You start to smell sort of that sort of fish smell, but it's a little different. Instead of salt, it almost smells like a little bit of sulfur on the water. It smells kind of murky and mucky, like you would smell in a swamp. And most of you are like, that doesn't smell like the ocean. And then Yogurt, as you're approaching, you're like, yes, the ocean. And you guys begin to approach sort of the Dockside Smith, where they've told you it was where the incursion has happened. Yogurt kind of briefs y'all on the way that this is unheard of. The Consumed have never made it into the city. It shouldn't even be possible. The guards kind of brief you that it's weird. They have made it into the city, but they came out of the water, and then a few of the citizens, when they came out of the water, a few of the citizens began to like act like consumed. They begin to attack each other, chase down other citizens. It's very weird. For brevity's sake, the guards break off to go help another group of citizens deal with some people that are acting weird and restrain them. The rest
Sounds
of
good.
you. That way, I just don't have to control 18 guards because there's going to be another mechanic in this combat.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Yep. Works for me.
The rest
How dare
of
you? I expect you to control all 18 guards.
Yeah, man.
get to sort of the
Yeah.
square right where with the small market right next to dockside. The smell of the water kind of hitting your nostrils, and the sound of chaos filling your ears. You hear kind of a gibbering noise as if something is just kind of making complete nonsense noises in the square. And then sure enough, you turn the corner and you see kind of a scene of chaos in front of you. Now, I didn't have multiple models because it's Tailspire, so a lot of these creatures have the same model, so you'll have to forgive me. You see, I hope y'all as characters or as players can see what I just sent to you on cutscene mode. This scene of some people sort of like walking after other people or running after others. The ones that are being chased are screaming and running for their lives, and one creature is kind of sliming its way into the city, and it is this creature with eyes and mouths and stalks with eyes coming off of them, just kind of looking around at people, and they all kind of, in general, the ones that are coming after people are displaying signs of consumed that you've seen before. They're kind of mindlessly attacking others. And we will roll initiative.
Oh, that's right. We got to do that.
Oh, and there are
What in the hell?
There are, yeah. There are.
There are things that I'll hide because they shouldn't be visible yet.
Okay.
I'm good.
I can't roll.
Yeah, you can.
You roll now. Go ahead.
Roll a physical
Yay! Roll my cheese
My-
dice.
die. That's a 8.
Jeez, dice. The cheese.
I rolled an 11.
I got a 9.
I guess I'm so far first with the 12.
15.
Saw 15.
Second.
Plus
Ish.
4.
Second-ish.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna clear my dishes so I have room to roll, but I can hear you guys.
All good. I'm in the middle of tracking all of the initiatives. It's going to take a second. There's a couple things in this combat. All right.
Oh goodness.
I said there's a couple things in this combat.
Oh no, I'm looking at the image of Tyler's spilled milk.
Oh,
There's a follow-up to that story, actually.
all right.
That'll be
we don't
for
have time.
after.
When I get to you, tell me your initiative. For now, you can tell your story. Go ahead.
Okay, so I cleaned it up with some towels because there's
Yep.
not enough like paper towels in the world to clean that up, and it was like 1 in the morning, I think.
Oh.
So I was in a bit of a daze. So I just like took the milk-covered milk-covered towels, and I just threw them in the washer. I did not turn the washer on, and then by the next morning I'd forgotten I'd thrown milk towels in the wash. It was a few days before anyone needed to do laundry.
I'm horrified.
Yeah,
Tyler, honey, no.
too late. Yes.
Oh.
I think you're a couple of years too late, but
That sounds like it was a.
I was in
great
college for this,
time.
by the way. This wasn't like me when I was like 12 or something. This was in the past like few years.
oh,
Just so you're aware.
I love that Jared's rolled
Alright,
like
Leo.
30 dice. Yes, 8.
Lilith. Not
She
there.
had a-
Menadina.
She had 9.
11.
She had a
Tyler
9.
had a 9.
Bandit.
Hello,
Initiative.
Tyler.
And
That's a 12.
confirm I had a
I
9.
said 12.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't go through the first time?
Aldred.
No.
Oh, my bad.
15. All right. Now I gotta organize all of them.
Woo!
Woo! Woo! We love the math and organization side of D&D.
I do.
Mhm.
Diggity dog.
I just heard my cat. Is that enough of a punishment? Are you done being a menace?
No.
The answer is
No,
no.
absolutely not. She, in fact, will
This is-
return to being a menace.
You have just wow. You
Welcome
gave into
back,
it.
menace.
Yeah, I just don't want her screaming bloody murder outside my door.
You crumble so quickly.
I do. But I know what she's really wanting, and she's not getting a single freaking lick of that. She can fucking wait.
And it's a 12. Iblis had a 9. Menodina had an 11. Okay. Jesus, that's a pain in the butt. But I have to track it all very, very specifically because
Reasons.
it might matter in this combat. You never know. Alright. So, I rolled out all the initiatives. We got it all tracked.
No,
We're good to start.
these are not your dice. These are my dice. You have your own dice,
Alright.
baby.
So up first, this citizen back here. He got a nat 20 on initiative. So he is going to use his action. Let me center these people.
Let's
He
go,
uses
random
action to
citizen.
Dash. Oh, he's running for his life.
Mhm.
He's just like some old man. He's like, help!
Oh,
help!"
yeah.
And he's going to use his action to dash, and he's going to take an attack of opportunity.
You
The
okay?
creature is going to miss.
Yo, let's go!
Woot,
So
woot.
this other citizen just kind of mindlessly swings at him, and you can tell like he's got his eyes wide open. There's like clearly nothing behind them. As he swings at this other guy, but he misses. All right. Does this one? He is going to again. He's gonna. Oh, this one dashed, by the way. He's gonna get to here. This one is going to dash, but he needs to. I hate making the permanent zones. There we go. He needs to make a strength saving throw.
Oh no.
He succeeds. You see as he starts to like try to like run from this other guy, the ground under him looks like it's like trying to pull him on. Like the stones have kind of like sort of turned almost to a quicksandy like texture and are trying to like suck him under. But he manages to pull his feet out and run. And he takes a step this way. He's going to take an attack of opportunity. Ooh, that will hit. He is going to take just a d6 plus 2. Takes 3 damage. And he's gonna dash. He's gonna avoid. He's gonna come around this way. 23. He can get 2 there. Yogurt, it's your turn. Your countrymen are screaming for help.
I'm going to. I'm sorry. I'm going to cast Enlarge on myself.
Okay.
For free from my class feature.
No action?
That is my action.
Okay.
I'm going to bonus action. I just moved myself how much feet? 10 feet. Did you 30? I'll stand over here. I'm thick now. I'm going to, as a bonus action, Rite of the Dawn to make my weapon do radiant damage. And I take 5 necrotic damage to myself to accomplish that. And then I'm going to shout, "Please remain calm. Make your way towards the inner city. The Dustwalkers have it under control."
Do it.
One of them goes, "It's Yogrid!" And then another one goes, "Isn't that the initiate who lost his mentor?"
We'll take
Die
care of it
or
quickly.
not?
And then a third one shouts, "Any option's better than no option!"
I'll remember that, random citizen.
Alright,
Hey.
it's Yogrid's turn. This one is going to move up to here. And it is going to attempt to grapple this guy. It's a contested strength check between the two of them. And he's gonna get him, and he's gonna move backwards with him to here. To here, because it won't let me go to where the light pole is. Alright, it is this one's turn. He is going to attempt to flee. He's going to take an attack of opportunity. That is going to hit. He takes a d6 plus 3. Ooh. He looks critically wounded.
Uh-oh.
But he does get away. He gets to here. Bandit, your turn.
All right, so I've got 30 feet. What is roughly? Oh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, I actually don't like that placement. I was here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Let's call 25, yeah. There's no way, or actually, is that 60 feet or less?
Nope.
Fuck. Alright, 30. That's about 60 feet, right?
Just about.
What'd you call it? What do you think?
I think you are out of range.
Like from there to there.
You're out of range, you're reaching.
Alright. Alright, I won't do what I wanted to do. I'll just shoot him twice. I'm not using spell slots yet either. But I am going to communicate that I've got a hunch that they being controlled in some ways. I think it's the big one.
Make me an insight check or a perception check.
I
That's
suck at
reasonable.
both. I call it investigation. All right, I'll
If you
do.
get real close to one of them, I'll allow for investigation.
Real close to one of what? Any of the people?
Any of the people who look, any of the things that look like they're consumed.
How? Well, actually, I just passed. This is one, right? This one?
Nope, that's a
No,
real
that's
person.
not.
That's a real person. Okay. This
On
one?
This
tab,
one.
you can see the names and see if it's
Oh,
consumed
tab.
citizen or regular citizen.
My bad. Did not see or I forget about the
Did not
tab
know.
thing. All right. I will do a perception for now, and I'll try to get closer to one of them so I can do a investigation later. Because this is probably not going to be enough. That one doesn't count. No, this is a 10.
With a 10, you feel like your hunch is probably correct, but you don't know why.
Okay. A hunch, an actual just a hunch. All right, I'm gonna take 2 shots at the big bitch.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
Roll
Well,
to hit
first,
twice.
does a what's my proficiency? 3. Does a 14 hit?
Oh no, you're an hour and a half
Yeah.
early, baby.
Okay, 6. So that's a hit and a critical hit.
Nice.
I need more D8. I don't do this that often.
Roll well.
So it is going to be with the hand cannon. Oh, not
For
D8,
crits,
D6.
you don't double the dice. For crits,
Yeah.
you now max your damage and then you
Yep.
roll. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I don't add intelligence and any other bonuses again, correct?
No, you do not.
Right.
You don't double any bonuses.
So
But you did
10.
hit twice, so you do double the bonuses just because you hit twice.
Not for the crit. 10, 11, 13 plus 10, 13, 26.
26 damage. All right.
And I got to turn myself around because I'm not actually facing the right way. There we go. Good enough.
Menadina.
Where the fuck am I? Found me. I'm gonna move
She-
30 this way. Summon my. Actually, that was a really bad idea. It's fine. I can work with it anyway.
Summon in your echo.
I am gonna summon my echo.
Where are you putting it?
We would put it. I need a little. Put it right here.
I need a snack.
All right.
Cool. And
Leftover Oktoberfest popcorn. Let's fucking go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
How old is
Cheddar
that?
kind.
I don't
How
think
old?
I can attack through it
Saturday.
unless it's an op attack.
No, you can attack through your echo at any time.
Oh, okay.
It's the whole point of echo fighting.
Oh yeah, got it. All right, then I have reach with the glaive. So which
Nothing. Unless you
not
wanna hit
close
a
enough.
citizen.
Yeah, I thought I was close enough. Never mind. What if I don't use the glaive? And I use the crossbow instead. You cut out because you walked far away.
You can hit pretty much everything there.
Great! I'm gonna try to hit the one that tried to that's grabbed a friend.
Okay, you're shooting at a creature in grapple, so it's gonna be a called shot.
Fine.
Okay, give me an attack roll with -4.
hit. At the 19 plus 3,
That'll hit.
a 22. Okay, and then that's 1d8. I have to pull my dice out because I can't leave them out anymore. That is 7 damage.
Right?
And I get a second attack. I can do it again. I miss. There's
What'd you
no
roll?
way I hit. I rolled a fucking 5 plus 3.
Okay, 5 plus 3 minus 4. You're below
No,
a
that's 5. It's 5 plus 7 minus 4. I did
okay,
that
so you're
part of
still
the
above
math
a
for
5.
you.
Alright, cool. And you are fine. You don't accidentally shoot the other citizen.
Good.
That's
Consume citizen. This guy is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, that's another consumed citizen.
There's a lot of consumed citizens.
Yep. He can't get there. So he is going to run into this range. And this thing is going to use its reaction. And it kind of like slops forward kind of onto him. And it kind of like goes into his body. And he's going to run forward.
Oh no!
Can I gather any information from watching this since I am like staring down the alley right now?
Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting. It's probably one of the most horrifying things Bandit's ever seen.
Probably not, but okay.
So it's just in his body now.
Yep, and he's gonna run forward to here.
No, I came back. Oh, we
That
might
is
not be able to save
terrifying.
them, but
That one is dead.
actually, I still think we got to kill the big one first. Where the fuck did the big one go?
It's in this one. The one that's in front of you, like directly in front of you.
No, the big guy, slimy bitch.
Yeah,
Where'd he go?
he's directly
Oh,
in
it's
front of
in-
you.
Oh, it's in him. Oh, I thought like part of him went into him.
No, he
Oh.
means all of him.
Oh,
That guy's dead.
That guy is dead.
I told you, it's probably one of the most horrifying things Bandit's ever seen. Yeah, this guy kind of runs towards this thing, and he kind of puts his arm out, and it like comes onto his arm, and then like slithers into his mouth and his ears and his nose. And
Ew.
inside of his body.
Ew!
Traumatized.
kinky.
Yeah,
bit.
ew!
Bandit said kinky, so
No, Bandit did not say kinky. I said kinky.
What?
Let's be clear.
Let's be clear, don't.
Lilith.
All right. Lilith is horrified by what she just witnessed.
I'm gonna
Uh,
vocalize to everyone else to get that one. Get that one.
Okay, that's close enough. I am going to attempt to hold person on that.
Nice.
Oh, it is. It does look like a person.
That is a person
This-
right now.
A person right now.
Buffoon.
Good call.
All right, what kind of wisdom save is this? What's the DC?
14.
12.
Mm. Oh,
Plus 0, that's a failure. He runs forward, and this thing's like, his joints are bent kind of weird now that this thing has like managed to fit in his body, and he's like running forward really strange. Yogrid and Bandit are
I
like,
need to move.
and then it just kind of like chains come up from the ground and wrap around it and pull it like and seize it in place. And you guys kind of look over your shoulder and you see Lilith just like, she looks terrified too, but she's like holding this thing in.
Everybody get back if you don't want to be a meat sack.
I will give that a point of it, a hero point. That's fucking grand.
Yes.
Everybody get back if you don't want to be a meat sack. Any movement from Lilith?
She is far away from everything, and I think she's gonna stay far away from everything.
Good call.
All right, Leo, your turn.
all right. I will. Where is everybody?
Leo's like, yeah, that wasn't holy. That right there, that shit was not holy.
No, that shit was not okay. Okay, we're gonna move
That was
about
straight up
to
unholy.
here, and I am going to cast. I believe I can do 3, right? Yep, I'm gonna do Emboldening Bond onto the 3 of us: Bandit, Yulgrid, and myself. So everybody can now. All 3 of us can now add a D4 to an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw once each turn.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. Is that... how does that work? Just double checking. I think it's just class feat, right? I don't think it counts as, like,
I can't
anything
click the button.
else. What does it cost me to use? Oh, as an action. Okay. Just double checking that.
Oh,
Was the
that would
action
be-
cost. Okay.
To be in this menu, and then I can click the button.
And...
Hey, Leo, is that concentration?
no.
Okay.
It is not concentration.
All right. Can you remember to remind?
It
people
lasts
that
for
they have
10
something?
minutes. Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I believe that will be all. I can bonus action Blade Ward. So I suppose I'll do that. I'll bonus action Blade Ward.
Alrighty. It is now Consumed Citizen's turn. This one here. And he is going to... He grappled that one, so he's going to pull him another 15 feet. And then he'll dash. And then he gets to make a contested athletics check. Let's hope he breaks free. Okay, 18 from the citizen. 16, he breaks free. He is going to run. It's his action to break free, so he only gets 30 feet of movement. He's going to move to here, provoking an opportunity attack. That won't hit. Then he'll move to here, here, here. And I think that is 21, 25.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Consumed Citizen, it is this one's turn. He is going to run forward. And he's going
It's
to
gonna
attack
transfer.
this other Consumed Citizen.
Oh.
That's cheating.
That will crit. So that is 6 plus a d6 plus 2.
What the fuck?
What does that mean that'll crit?
11. He's held. He's paralyzed.
Oh, that's right. Wait. Right,
know.
right.
That
Does
will
it give me
do 11
That was an advantage.
plus 2. That'll do 13.
It does?
Yes, but if you hit a creature who's held, it's a crit.
It's not advantage, though.
He looks wounded. He doesn't look critically wounded. That is his turn. This thing is going to use its action to free itself.
Mm.
But that's all it can do for its turn. But
Nice action, nerd.
the other one couldn't now, because it was paralyzed, it couldn't use its action to free the thing, so it had to use its action to free itself.
Mm-hmm.
This citizen is now, unfortunately, in the quicksand range. He succeeds on that. How close is he, though? He's not in melee range, right? No. So he's going to move this way, and he is free. Mark him. We'll put him back here, so I gotta keep track of the number ones that live.
Mm-hmm. Assuming the one that's right next to him also is out.
This guy is gonna have to provoke an opportunity attack. From 1. That's a 2. This unfortunately could kill.
Ooh!
Hold on, maybe
We
I did
had
my
no
math wrong.
chance.
Maybe I did my math wrong. That's 14 damage. Okay, wait, no, he's alive. But he looks critically wounded. He looks like if he got sneezed on, he'd die. Now he's gotta run through this area. Please make a strength save.
My guy didn't
Fails.
choose to run through the stall instead.
He fails.
He chose not to run through the stall.
So
The
he
fool.
stalls to a halt right here in front of you as the ground kind of grabs onto his heels and begins to pull him down into the stone. Yogurt, it's your turn!
Mind you, you can
You
add a
watch
D4.
You watch this citizen in front of you. He goes, Yogurt, I believe in you. And then as he like goes to run forward, like the consumed next to him kind of looks over at him, just kind of like looks over and just clocks him over the head, and he looks like he is holding on to life as he stumbles into this quicksand area and just starts to sink.
Oh. To choose between saving him and kill. No, I'm gonna kill the guy. He shouldn't have bad talked me. Is that in character?
Does he
Somehow
have to make a
saved him.
quicksand save?
Oh, Yogurt, you start your turn in the... You're right. Yogurt starts his turn in the area. He needs to make a quicksand save. Make a strength saving throw.
Oh wait, a strength saving throw? I'm enlarged. I have advantage on those.
Oh, you already succeeded with an 11.
Oh, good. Okay, cool. Also, I should be a 2x2, but that's besides the point.
You're so right. Yogurt's huge.
Right.
Oh god.
Yeah, there we go. I'm
Oh, wait,
enlarged.
that puts you. I'm gonna put you here because it's more favorable for you.
Alright, that's fine with me. So I've got.
All bandits in melee range.
That is
Mhm.
unfortunate. I'm
Womp
gonna see if
womp.
I can put in some work here, though. I'm gonna attack with my rope dart. I'm gonna attack with a piercing strike.
Okay, because you were next to bandit earlier, you would have heard what he said. So I'll let you. I'm gonna give you this. Make me either a perception or an insight check.
Whichever one's higher, 14 plus. Is it perception or insight? I can't find perception. Plus 30.
17's enough. You look over all of these creatures. Your mind's racing on how a set of consumed creatures could get into the Glimmering City. You have your dome of protection, and as you look over them, you see a thin line of shadow that kind of like runs along the ground, runs through up the wall here and through this window.
Up the wall and through the window?
Which window?
This window here.
Wait,
Oh wait, I'm in cutscene mode.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Can you show? Oh, okay.
Runs
Through
up-
that-
Okay, that's in
If
the
you look
that's in the building
closely,
there.
You
Okay.
see that all of the creatures that are currently consumed have this connection.
Okay.
Ah.
Does this include the big guy, the
This
gibbering
does include
mouth?
the big mouth thing.
Gibbering mother.
So something in there is
Yeah,
tied to all of them?
something up there is tying all these together.
Shit.
You gonna point those out?
Yeah. Yeah. I said, look at the shadows. He's in the window.
Look at the shadows. He's in the window. I fucking love it. I feel
He's
like
on the
somebody-
roof.
I feel like Lilith would need to make an intelligence roll to understand what that means. Look at the shadows.
Yeah.
He's in the window.
I'll do it. Where's my d20? Oh, we're so good.
Okay. I am still going to
18.
over here.
Lilith like locks on. She sees that. She's like right
Lock
there.
in.
I'm still going to attack the Mouther here because that thing isn't human or dwarf or gnomish or anything. It is a fucking
That's fair.
monstrosity.
Yeah.
I also have like 7 different buffs going right now. And I want to see how much damage I can pull. So I'm going to roll 2d4s because of Great Weapon Fight, or I guess I'll roll 1.
Actually-
Right now.
Great Weapon Fighting, I can re-roll that. That's a 4.
Wait,
For
There
the
you
Oh no, I didn't. That's really funny. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So it's a 4 plus a D. What is your
You're
thing?
hitting this thing with a melee
It's a
attack,
D4
right?
as well.
Yes.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
God damn it.
You can add the D4 to this if you want to either as well. I don't think it'll help you.
5 plus 0.
That is a fail.
Okay.
So
I'm
roll damage,
much
and then I'll tell you what
faster.
happens. You still
My weapon
win, so
is
give me your
faster.
damage.
Okay, hold on. So it's a 4 plus a D4 from Enlarge plus a D4 from Clark's thing, right?
Yep, it's a D4.
Plus a D6.
Mine
radiant.
mine is only to the attack roll.
His
Yeah.
is to damage.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not to damage.
Not to damage.
Oh,
No, it's just for hits, ability checks, and saving throws.
okay. So 11 damage, with half of that being necrotic.
Alright, it takes. Ooh, half of it being necrotic. So 6 is necrotic?
I'm sorry, 5 is necrotic.
Alright. Good damage.
Or
And
radiant.
then,
Sorry.
Radiant.
I take that.
Yeah, Radiant's still good too.
Yep.
All right.
And I have a second attack.
Hold on.
Okay.
As you hit this thing, your blade strikes through it, and you see it cut into the flesh, and you're like, "Yes, a good strike." And then all of the mouths, like in the goop, like turn towards you, and it just starts gibbering in your direction. And you hear voices of the darkness and this thing, and of the citizens around you that it's eaten, like all fill your mind, and you suffer the effects of confusion. And on a 5, the creature takes no action for the rest of its turn and ends its turn.
Oh, I end my turn? Okay, fair enough.
Sir. Feels bad.
Alrighty.
Or
Is
says
this
no
the-
more rolling dice.
Yeah, unfortunately. The DC on that check is actually really low. You just rolled a 5.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
This
Mhm.
consumed citizen is going to run up to this guy and try to grapple him. 14 versus 8. He's gonna grab him again, but he can't pull him because he used all his movement to run up and grapple him. This citizen is home free. He is going to run away.
Yay!
Bandit, you are in melee range. Make me a wisdom save.
I forget what happens if I fail this. Let's find out.
You
What is
get
whiz?
confused.
How you already forget?
You will
Because I
get
wasn't paying-
confused.
I rolled a 13. I'm paying attention to other things.
13 will succeed.
Yeah.
As you kind of get ready to act, all of the mouths turn towards you and begin gibbering, and you hear like voices fill your head, but you steal your mind and ignore them.
All right. I am going to.
You have been told about the strings.
I have been told about the strings. Jared, can I see the window behind me?
Yes, you can see the window and the wall.
Great. I am going to Vortex Warp Mene, the actual one, into the window, as that is a space I can see.
You can see like into the ceiling, so she's gonna go up to the. You can't
She'll
see the
fa-
floor.
Superhero landing.
She will fall like 2 feet.
They're 10. Yeah, I mean. Okay.
And I'll tell her, goes find the shadow. Finds where they lead.
Medina is up there.
So Menadina's getting
Um,
teleported. I'm assuming she consents. You
Absolutely,
land-
get me in there.
You land up here, and with a crash and a bang, as you kind of knock over a chair and land on a chest, shit, I meant to do this at the end of Yogurt's turn, but we'll do it at the end of Bandit's turn. Bandit, are you moving at all?
Yes, I will be moving, or attempting to. We'll see how well that goes.
Oh yeah, you didn't make a
Attack
thing.
opportunity.
He didn't do a thing though.
Yeah,
he
isn't there,
hasn't
like,
done
quicksand
this
or something?
quicksand.
Oh yeah, make me a strength saving throw.
All right. I
You
remember
can
that.
add a
Why
D4 to
are you in the
this.
house?
What?
Because that's where it was. That's
What do you
where
mean?
the
Why are
strings
you
are.
in the house? Because I put you there.
That's where the shadows go.
That's where the shadows are going.
Yeah, that was the whole point.
Our theory is that whatever's controlling all these is in that house somewhere. Go follow the shadow. I'm certainly using the D4. Or can I choose to use the D4 after I know what I roll on my D20?
It's just adding it, so yeah, that's fine.
You were gonna go, can I change the target of my vortex warp after selecting it?
My echo dies.
Yep, your echo dissipates.
I got a 10 on strength.
That'll save.
That'll save? Real shit. All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
An attack of opportunity.
Yes, sir.
All of these mouths which were babbling at you as they see you begin to try to flee are going to try to chomp down on you.
How many mouths is that?
A lot of
no!
mouths.
That's quite a bit of mouth.
What do you mean?
Is it
Oh,
possible
oh no,
to
and walked
use a
away.
hero point to make them re-roll that?
I don't know if we can make that.
Tyler, you could force a reroll, or you can eat it.
Oh, I can force a reroll for
do
them?
this. If you
Yes,
use
I
a
would
hero
do
point
that.
for
I would.
You'll probably live. I mean,
Okay. May I ask what this is going to be before I decide to use a hero point?
You're gonna
I
get
would
bit,
just do
and it's a
it.
crit.
I'll use a hero
That
point.
hurt.
I will use the hero point. I don't want to. Let's not do that.
Because how much do you really want to test this?
How much do
I'm
you
just
want
curious,
to
man. I'm
get
just
low?
curious.
Personal reroll.
And it might miss.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes, it
Holy
does.
shit.
Barely.
Alright, out of curiosity, I'm gonna roll this and tell you how much you would have taken had you eaten crit. Also,
That
you make me
sounds
a
good.
strength saving throw. Make me a strength
Okay,
saving
another?
throw as it
It
bites into
works.
you.
This is a
I only got one
possibility.
use of that D4, right?
Yeah, you only have one use
Okay.
per turn.
Okay. So this is going to be even harder, probably strength saving throw, and I don't have the D4.
Mm-hmm.
10 again.
10 will save.
Oh my god!
Okay, you would have taken 50 damage.
We would not have survived.
You would be down instantaneously. You take 20 damage as you begin to flee, and as you turn around and look over your shoulder, you're like, you have this feeling, like the hair on your neck stands up like you need to look. And originally you're just fleeing, but you turn, and as you turn, you see all these mouths are coming out of this thing on like tendrils and they're gonna chomp down on your neck. And you barely have enough time that you like shift your shoulder in the way, and it just bites into your shoulder extremely hard. But you manage to avoid the crit with your heroic capabilities.
I can't stop.
We are saving pretty damn well so far, so I'll take that.
Mm-hmm.
That was 5, 10, 15. I have, and I'm gonna do 10 vertical move.
You just start climbing the wall.
Yes. Yeah, levitate me a good 10 feet up.
Do you have climb speed?
I do have a climb
Alright.
speed.
You
That's
land up
fun.
here, you crash down into a chair, and you see this shadow comes up over the windowsill, down and around the corner through this door, right here.
Oh, fuck no.
Fuck you mean fuck no? That's what I put you there
Oh.
for.
No, not that kind of fuck no. He ain't getting away.
Oh, okay.
He thinks he can flee. He is wrong.
Oh, fuck no.
Alright. I'm gonna open the door.
It is locked.
Kick down the door.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna
she's
kick
on the
down
inside. Can she not unlock it? Or is it not?
Yeah,
connected
why
to
does it
the
lock
door?
from the outside? What kind of room is this?
You unlock it.
Sketch.
Cool.
Wait, nah. Hold on. She said she was kicking down the door.
I want
Oh no.
What would Minnie
No.
do in this situation? Because you're like,
Oh, I don't
kicked down the
know.
door. You didn't even
With your
think to
int.
check if the lock was on the inside.
That's valid.
So is Minadina kicking down this door?
Well, I'm gonna roll for it to
Alright.
see if she does.
Yeah, make me a perception check.
Yeah, let's do that.
We'll
Where
call
the
it
Woman
fuck?
of honor stands
In
by
the
her
moment,
word.
if she rolls less than a 10, she's kicking the door down. She doesn't notice. She
Yeah.
just grabs the doorknob, goes, it's locked, and then just fucking kicks the door.
How do I unlock this? I don't fucking know. Kick.
Well, I rolled a 16.
Alright,
They,
she grabs
I
the door.
almost rolled a 3.
She grabs the door, jiggles the handle, and she's like, it's locked. And then gets ready to kick it, and then goes, wait a minute, just unlocks the door.
And then I run out.
Alright, you pop the door open, and as you walk out into the hall, are you tracking your movement, by the way? Because
Yes, I am.
That's
I'm
gonna
at
matter.
30.
oh, okay, you
Mhm.
pop the door open, you walk out into the hall, and you are at max movement. What do you want to do?
Does-
Where are the things
What-
going?
what does it lead?
It leads. Oh yeah, here. You know what? I can like draw it on the ground. Now that
Oh,
you've-
fuck yeah.
Goes up.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Okay. I'm going to full action dash.
All right, you dash. You do not have a bonus action to open the door at the top of the stairs. So you turn the corner, you look up the stairs, and there's like a attic pool door.
Oh, gross.
I really hope you can take that on by yourself, by the way.
I probably can.
Okay. Can you resummon Echo? Okay, cool.
Hmm.
Good. I sent one of the 2 fighters out there. We should be good.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't put the door here. So I was
I'm just.
Yeah, you can get as close as possible. Let me put the door down.
Wow, I'm in a chase moment. Yeah, send the wizard in first.
So what are you
I
doing?
don't go up, but I'm probably just sitting on like one of the stairs of it.
Is there a 1x2? There's a 2x2. That'll do.
What do you mean I
Or-
look like a 1x1 Lego piece?
What do you mean I'll build like a 1x1 Lego piece? Alrighty. Can I exit build mode, please? It is at the end of Menadina's turn. This is supposed to happen at the top of the round on Yulgrid's turn. But it'll happen on Menadina's turn. Menadina, at the end of your turn, 2 creatures burst out of the water at the end of the harbor. These kind of giant merfolk-looking creatures with harpoons.
Real Jonah representation. Let's go.
They look like they are consumed.
I was gonna free that one citizen, but I cannot anymore. I'm now teleported in a fucking house. Someone else is gonna have to do it.
The They are going to use their harpoon attack. Who do they have line of sight on?
Oh goodness. Hello.
I'm gonna imagine me halfway up the side of a building.
Yeah, that'd be
Hard-hitting
correct.
Previous. One of them is going to harpoon. They make 2 harpoon attacks. The first one's gonna go at Bandit. This one on the left. Oh, 13.
Nope.
All right, Bandit, you're climbing up.
Get
this ladder.
rolled!
You're like, shit, that hurts. Shit, that hurts. And then a harpoon that's like the size of you strikes into the side of this building and like pierces through the wall next to you. And you're like, what the fuck?
That was good. Leverage.
As you think that, and you begin to reach for it to use it to climb. You see there's a rope on the end of it that yanks it back, and it comes back into this guy's hand, and he's gonna throw it again.
Yeah, you shouldn't have said anything, bro.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm assuming a 23 hits.
Me?
Yep.
Yeah.
You take 13 piercing damage.
Fuck.
Can you make me or you need to make a strength contest with this thing.
Oh god. Can we not with the strength, please? This is my 3rd strength save today. I need to beat a what?
20.
Dirty 20.
I need a nat 20.
Yeah, he needs a nat 20. R.I.P.
Oh, I'm fucked. No.
Alright, you get yoinked off the building, 20 feet.
No, 10 feet, 10 feet. 10 feet.
No, you get pulled 20 feet towards the marrow.
Oh, it's 20 feet off of the ground, though.
That is 10 feet
up
off the ground.
For purposes of fall damage.
It's
Yes,
10
you will only
feet.
fall 10 feet. You're currently in the floor.
That's not where I'm
but
supposed to be.
You need to get pulled 20 feet, which
Yeah, I know.
and you fall 10 feet. Oh no, you take a d6 of fall damage. You get 5 fall damage.
Right.
How much health does Bandit have?
5.
You mean 5-0, right?
This is fucking KB
It's not gonna be-
2.0.
No, this is not my fault, alright? Don't you dare. I was a good 40 feet from this thing. It fucking...
40 feet! You're
Yeah, when I was here and it was all the way over here.
I
No,
know.
it was 60 feet away. We measured. He said it was more.
Yes!
60 feet. That bitch run up on me.
Bitch ran up on you and then proceeds
Ran
to
up
get
on both you and Yogurt, and then you got op attacked for your entire health bar.
Yeah.
I got op attack for half my health bar, and then this
Oh my
merfolk
God.
yanked me off the side of a wall. Back into range.
The first one hits the building next to you, and you go, sweet, leverage, and you reach for it, it gets yoinked back, and you turn around and you see it catch the harpoon, and you go, ooh, that looks dangerous. And then the next one, woof, and you're like, Ah, shit. It like pierces into your shoulder, and you're like, hold on to the building, and then it just yanks you off the building.
You're getting hunted, guys.
You are getting hunted. I have no way to get you out.
I'm assuming I'm prone too.
No, because you only fell 10 feet.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, goodness.
Can I politely ask the marrow to pull me another like 10 feet?
You want to be next to the two consumed citizens?
I want to be out of the range of this thing.
Alright, this marrow is going to make its attack. First one is gonna go at this citizen. He is at he's not a disadvantage, but it's called shot because it's a grappled target. That will still hit. This is potentially going to insta-kill this guy.
Probably.
7. No, he hasn't taken any damage yet. So he takes 11. He looks critically wounded. But he has to make a pretty beefy strength save. He needs to beat a 21. He gets a dirty 20, which is not enough.
No! And he's also grappled, so it's a little hard.
Yeah, he gets pulled back 20 feet.
Does the other guy?
He's gonna let go of him. And then the second attack, he doesn't want to kill him, and he doesn't have line of sight on anybody, so he's just going to pass the second attack. Alright, this consumed citizen is going to,
Is there a consumed citizen left?
There's many.
Well,
No, I mean, like, he got...
Oh wait, this is the one that's being held, right? Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
still
yeah.
held.
Right, you're so right. He died when the thing came out of him. He like
Yeah.
turned into a pile of like goo.
Yeah, I was like, no.
My
They're,
bad.
they're...
Nah, he dead. He dead as fuck.
You're muted. You're still muted.
Sarah, you're still muted.
Oh, no.
no!
I'm so mad at myself. Okay. Anyways, I need to do something with rulers real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's a big fucking ruler.
I'm adding two things together. Or is 120? Okay. That might work.
Big plan. She's got plans.
I'm thinking, but I'm thinking something really long range, and I need to do the math.
Oh, fuck.
And then if I... Okay, I can work with that. Lilith is going to move as far as she can. Ah!
I got you. I'll move her.
Okay, can you put her where my dot is?
Meow.
Thank you. And then... You can go up to 90 feet on this, and I think I'm gonna have to do it like at its max range. I am going to... Okay, that like barrel is my point.
Okay, I think it's like this one here, right?
Yeah, it's like right there. Thinking cloud time!
That will hit him.
I'm mostly trying to obscure their vision because it like you can't see through it.
Yep. You block him out, and
that should hit him.
actually pretty good.
big brain.
Big brain,
No.
lots of distance, lots of maths.
Okay. In this range, I'm gonna choose... I'm gonna step, like, here. And then choose to cast Beacon of Hope on myself, Yogurt, Bandit, the Citizen, and Lilith. So everyone now has advantage on Wisdom saves.
Nice.
and death saving throws, as well as regains the maximum number of hit points possible when healing.
Nice.
Now we need healing.
Yes,
can
and
just
I
go-
can't cast
go.
another spell, so go figure. I will end my turn.
Okay. Okay.
Consume Citizen. He is going to run over and try to grab this guy.
What was that called again?
Left one is the
He can
Consume.
evoke. He can
Okay.
evoke.
He succeeds. He's going to pull him. He can only go 10 feet. Citizen, he's going to try to break out. This is the Citizen. 15. This is the Consumed. Alright, he breaks out. He's going to run this way, provoking an attack of opportunity again. That'll hit. He takes a d6 plus 2. 4. He looks critically wounded. But he's going to run into this alley. Consumed Citizen, this one is still alive. He's gonna run up to this citizen that's still alive and try to finish him off. Ooh, that citizen has 3 HP.
No!
9 plus 2 will miss.
Oh,
It's
what?
the Eagle's turn.
No!
Where's this? Was it the Seinfeld theme? I don't have the Seinfeld theme, but I have this, which I imagine is close enough.
Whatever you just played didn't actually do anything, so.
Alright, so the mouth is gonna try to bite Bandit.
I think it did. It was just
Please
quiet.
miss. Please miss.
Yep, please miss.
Please miss.
Please miss. Please miss.
Let's go! Does it
Woo!
11 hit?
No. No, man.
No spikes.
A bunch of mouths like come down onto Bandit and start to try to gnaw on him, but they don't get
Is there-
to his armor.
Is there any way I can get one of them to gnaw the hook out of my shoulder?
Oh, it came out. Like when he yanked you,
Oh,
it came
sick.
out, but it pulled you off the wall.
Okay, sick. I'm not hooked.
And then it's gonna make its second attack.
Oh no.
It's okay. It makes it on a different target.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yogurt.
it's gonna have to move. Yeah.
I actually didn't need to roll. Yogurt, make me a dexterity save.
Oh, I'm good at those. 18.
You succeed. All of
Or
the
more
mouths
than
that turn towards you, they come up off Bandit and they turn towards you and they all kind of and they spit at you. And like a big spray of spit comes towards you and you manage to duck under it. It hits the wall behind you and you hear like a sizzling noise.
Oh, he with the Hakua.
No,
No.
no.
Punish.
Banned forever.
Yogurt takes a
Bonk.
d4 of psychic damage from saying Hawk Tua. Yogurt
Okay,
takes 3
that's
psychic
3 damage.
Take it IRL.
Okay.
Yogurt, you're up.
Alright. I am annoyed that this man was annoying to me, but I'm not going to change my tactic whatsoever.
I'm gonna hit him again.
I mean, yeah. Do I still have the buff from earlier, Clark?
Yes, it lasts for 10 minutes.
And it's
Cool.
not concentration, which is pretty cool.
Nope.
Is
And
it
so I can do
one
2
hit?
things.
No, as a 18 hit? Yes.
Yes. Make me a wisdom save
Yay.
with advantage.
So I roll a 6, I rolled a 2, it goes away, I do a 4.
Focus.
I roll a d4 and a d6 from the other shit. So it's 4 plus 9, with 5 of it being freaking what's it called?
Necrotic.
I said necrotic. It's radiant damage.
What's the
It's radiant.
total? You got 2 4s, right?
Yes,
What's your strength bonus? Or dexterity, whichever it is?
it's a 13. Oh my god, I didn't add my dex bonus again. My dex bonus is
3? 4?
I think it's 4.
Okay,
4.
so okay.
And then question. Last turn I used a piercing strike to inflict gaping wounds. Is this creature affected by that?
Yes.
Okay, I take he takes an additional die of piercing damage.
All right, roll it.
So it's 13, 16 total damage.
All right, I got all that added up. He looks critically, or not critically wounded. He looks wounded.
Okay, does he
Make
do the
me a
thing?
wisdom save. Make me a
Wisdom save?
With
With
advantage.
advantage.
With advantage.
What the fuck, dude?
I tried.
All right, you.
Oh, two. Two, I don't think is bad.
It
I think it's
doesn't
normal,
affect
isn't
you.
it? Yeah.
Yay!
Continue your turn normally.
Oh, cool. I swing at him again. Whoops. That's enough. D4. There's a 1. I re-roll it. I take a D6 and another D4 from being enlarged. 11 damage and cool. That's my
11
turn.
total?
11 total. 4 of it is radiant.
Okay. All right, consume citizen. He's gonna run in the alleyway. He can't
Plus-
make it. Citizen.
Plus 4. Sorry, plus 4 because of
And
my dex model.
citizen is safe. Banded.
Okay. So I can move here and not invoke any attack of opportunities, right?
Strength save first.
Make me a strength save.
Right. Right. Please. I need this. 9? No,
Cannot move.
not 9. Wait, do I get the D4 again?
Yes, you do.
Do get the D4 again.
Okay.
You
Sick.
do get the D4.
Might save me. Because it's not 9, it's 7. So we'll see what the D4 does. 4! 11.
11. You can move. Make me another wisdom save because you're in the confusion zone.
With at advantage?
Yes, with advantage.
DC
Advantage,
10.
wisdom, DC 10. I dropped one of them. I hope I gotta reroll. I'm not looking at the one on the ground. Yes! 12. Oh, they were both 11. Sick.
All right,
Nice.
12 succeeds. So you currently don't have any debilitating effects.
Fantastic. Aside from the
Other than
fact that I'm
HP.
the way that I am right now. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Actually, would it be better to? No, not better to heal. I'm kind of fucked. I'm gonna go
You
here.
do heal max.
I know,
for whatever
I
you
know
heal.
that, but even including that, like, I'll get
Mm-hmm.
not enough.
That's fair.
I will, from here, Thunder Wave. So that's a 15-foot cube. It's gonna hit this consumed citizen and the gibbering mouther.
Doesn't that also hit the regular citizen?
No, it's 15-foot cube originating from me, so like 5 in any direction.
Oh, fair. Okay, he's fine.
All right, that is
Yes.
going to potentially shove
Constitution
things.
saving throw.
Con saves. Gibbering Mouther fails.
Fuck yeah.
Consume Citizen, what's your DC?
DC is 15.
Oh yeah, they both fail.
Fuck yes. They're both taking 2d8 thunder damage.
This is the first time this Consumed Citizen has taken damage?
Mm-hmm.
And they are both pushed 10 feet away from me.
Yep, this guy gets shoved into this stall. Oh, this one gets shoved 10 feet this way.
They're both taking 10 damage as well. And I moved 5 feet. I am going to continue moving.
Hide behind
5,
cover.
10, 15-ish. I think I have enough space to get here. I'm gonna go there.
Minadina.
I think that's about all of my speed.
Time to open the door.
I slowly open the door.
You're muted.
Which door?
The door up here.
You're... Oh, she's on the phone.
Sorry. I'm gonna open the door.
Alright, you pop the door open. As you pop the door open, you hear kind of like, it sounds like somebody going, and then the shadow that you're looking at snaps. And as you climb up, there's no one in here. Meanwhile, outside,
Oh no. No, please not next to me.
Meanwhile, outside, combat ends. As the shadow, you see it snap because you pointed it out. Yogurt, I think? Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
You see it snap because you had your eyes on it ever since she teleported up there. It snap, or you don't see it snap. You see it like almost recede back into the creature. The moment it hits the creature, it like all the mouths begin to like shriek in pain and like all sorts of different types of energy, like radiant, necrotic, poison, ice, fire, just begin to eat away at this thing, and it begins to like very quickly die. Before it dies, the mouths like all stop shrieking and turn towards Leo. And you all who are here, out here, hear. Leo, why did you resist so? Accept the boon.
Okay.
Someone translate. I
Yeah,
got Leo, comma.
I didn't catch that last word. Was
We
that,
need subtitles.
what was that last
Is it
word?
too
Shoot.
quiet? I can't.
no,
It kind of was. I had you all the way maxed. I couldn't understand it.
I don't think it's the
Right.
volume.
I understood everything else, but I didn't understand the last word.
That's insane.
You got premium hearing, man.
Yeah, dude.
Alright,
How do
if
we
he
find
caught it,
them
I'm
out?
not saying it again. If he caught it, I'm not saying it again.
Everything but the last word.
That's fine.
What
probably
did,
got
what did he say,
the gist
Leo?
of it.
Okay.
You probably got the
Unless
gist
you
of
don't
it.
want to share.
Mm-hmm.
The shadow sort of snaps back,
Mm-hmm.
and this thing disintegrates into all of this energy. Combat ends, and the citizens who were acting consumed actually come to their senses.
Cool. So only one person died on our end. Good.
So they kind of come to, and they're like, "What's happening? What happened? Everything kind of faded." And
What of the marrow?
They
Yeah.
also had those shadow tendrils, so it snaps back
Okay.
into them. They begin to try to swim out of the like range of the city's sphere, but they don't make it. You see them kind of bubble in the water and sink.
Oh.
Mm.
Huh. Go see Ronica at the hospital.
You say that, you're like, go see Ronica at the hospital. She'll be able to help. And as you say that, some guards begin to kind of pour into the square, and they're like, "We'll take it from here. No reason for them to go see Ronica. Come with us. We'll have you checked for any corruption."
What's your name, sir?
Insert that shit too.
Jared, can you put me back on the ground?
What?
Put me on the
It's
ground.
floating. My man's is floating. There he goes.
There you go. All right, I'm gonna sit down for a minute.
All right.
I'm gonna
what you
heal
asked,
Bandit.
Silver?
I asked what his name
Please.
was.
The guard or the citizen?
The citizen.
Oh, yes.
Josh, sir.
Josh. Got it. Hear from you later, Josh.
The guards round up every citizen who is in the like square and just and take them towards the clean wall.
Towards the clean wall.
Yep.
That's weird.
That's what?
That's weird.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on you.
How
Bandit.
much?
Yeah.
Second level. So whatever
16
second
plus-
level is
You
maxed.
come over to the group and you're like, that was wild, guys. How's everybody? And you look at Bandit, and he's like bleeding, like from a bunch of different. He got a hole in his shoulder. He's missing a chunk of like flesh off of his shoulder.
Doubtless he's still.
So
It's blocking you.
Guys don't want to talk about it. So many mouths.
That's 15. What's that?
It's unnatural. It's 16 plus what? Do you add your spell modifier? I forgot.
I think it's add
Well,
spell
no,
casting
you pay
ability
max,
mod,
right? Heals for max.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
16
yeah.
plus
which is
some other amount.
spell casting ability mod. Is that my spell attack? No,
No, it's just your ability.
it's just plus 5 then.
Just your wisdom
So yeah,
bonus.
it's plus 5 as well. So 21.
A +7 from healing word too.
I gotta point this out.
21?
Anybody else
Healing
see the
word,
D4
yeah.
that's like breaking it down next to Yogurt.
Yes.
Yes.
I do. Sarah, how many did you say?
7.
7.
word.
21 plus 5 plus 7. 33. Not bad. Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Everyone else is
Alright.
pretty much fine, other than that citizen that they took.
Yeah, you guys should also go heal that guy.
I cast whatever it was on it, and
He's
was the
long
word.
gone. They've
Yeah, I
taken
know he's
him.
long
Mhm.
gone.
Oh.
He's long since gone. I wanted to make sure you were okay.
Alright.
Leave it.
Let's go find Metadina.
Metadina's on the phone, so she comes out of this building.
Mm-hmm.
We won't deal with the fact that there were people downstairs who owned it.
I'm sure they knew there was a commotion and, you know.
Yeah.
Metadina comes out. I would usually let her investigate that room, but she's on the phone. We'll just keep moving. So that we can
Do you
get to
want
the next part of the
The
session.
party to investigate, or no? Not at all. Okay. Not critical.
Yeah, it's just potential. It's not critical.
Okay.
She'll be able to tell y'all what she heard later.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What do you guys do next? Do you just head back to the tavern? Like, all right.
No, we have to go see the king.
It's
No, that's tomorrow morning.
That's tomorrow morning.
It's midnight.
Don't we have to go talk to probably the other Duskwalkers?
Yeah, I would like to see what they have to say. That's a good point.
Yeah, what the hell is Zikloon doing?
Yeah, let's have a little debrief
Yeah.
over some chips and salsa with the Duskwalkers.
Oh wait, weren't they in the other
Y'all
area?
start making your way back towards the tavern and the Duskwalkers' Rest, and on
I'm
your
grabbing the
way,
glass.
out of the dock.
Mhm.
You're about where the church is. Zikloon kind of runs up from the alleyway of the church, like runs out of the side. And he's like, "Oh, incursion in the city."
Thank
Can I
God
investigate him?
we're
Does it look
not
like he's seen any combat actually whatsoever?
Yeah, make me an investigation check.
I really
make,
think he just kinda.
I want to
Do I get a-
percept him.
Do I get a
Yeah.
D4 to that?
Yeah,
Is that
you
you
do.
still
It's
have
10
it, you
minutes.
still have it.
Okay.
It's 10
I didn't know if that
minutes.
was also for skill checks.
Oh, it is. It's for everything. Everything other than damage.
Alright, this is kind of shitty. 14 overall.
14 overall. He looks tired. He does look like he's been doing something physically exhausting.
Yeah, they could have just been running
Um,
circles though, to look tired.
I honestly, can I perceive him or insight roll him?
Yeah,
Because I have a feeling I know what it is.
Yeah, I feel like he just kind of ran around and avoided combat.
26.
with a 26.
Oh, plus 4. Hold on. So 29. There you go.
He doesn't look damaged, but given that you know he's a spellcaster, you kind of try to get an idea of his like mental energy of his weave
Yeah.
capabilities, and he looks like he's consumed a lot of it.
Oh, okay. So he's actually been doing stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
For visuals, am I still absolutely covered in blood and shit?
Oh,
yeah,
definitely.
but I mean, they healed you a bit. There's still a hole
Yeah, they
in
healed
your
me a bit.
shoulder because they healed you for like 16.
We healed him for 20 something.
I
Almost
am
30,
at 33
right?
out of 43 right now.
Okay, you've got like a dent in your shoulder, but
I would say the
clothing
wounds
is
are healed,
still-
but the blood
clothing
is all there still.
Yeah, and the blood is still there. The clothing needs mended.
Yeah.
Mhm. I think I have mending. No, I don't.
Every session, I discover new secrets about this vest.
Yeah, that's fun.
So
It's got pockets here.
Kind of runs out and
No.
goes, so, well, what an interesting, an incursion in the city. Can you believe it, Yogurt? Oh, sorry, malpractice.
Wait, what did you say?
Fuck.
How's cute. You seem to show a little humanity there for a moment.
An incursion in the city? I can't believe it. Oh. Well, I mean, I was with the guards in the adjacent square, holding back some of those sea folk that, but I did see you're holding your own. You've improved, Yogurt.
It wasn't all me. Everyone else here did their part.
That is
I
true.
sure did.
Thank you.
Did you catch the culprit on your side?
We just had to kill everything. I mean, it was what, shadow-touched citizens, so...
Well, that's pretty
You know how the
sloppy.
city feels about that?
The guards, they took people away. I'm assuming they're not coming back.
Well, it depends if they pass their trial. You've been to the upper city before, you know how it works. It's, not that big of a deal. They just gotta grab one of their gemstones, and, if it explodes and they die, they die.
Yikes.
We saw someone controlling them on our side.
Controlling them? Not possible.
Oh.
The world's changing.
Mike closer, Mike closer, Mike closer, Mike closer.
What this is?
Me or Elena?
Oh, no, not you.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring the computer closer.
Computer closer, Aiden. Pull it up close.
Oh, I love this view.
This is a beautiful view.
Zikloon.
Surely it is malpractice.
6.
Well, I have to go give a debriefing about our great success here. I'll make sure to give a good word for you.
Yeah, I gotta make my
Why
way.
do
up to the
I
office too.
find that might be a crock of shit?
I'll give a good word. Well, toodaloo.
You don't know
If
any of
you
those.
don't, I will pull your fucking pants so far up that they will be covering your eyeballs.
Whoa, Menadina, he's still my coworker.
He
I don't
leaves,
care.
He kind of leaves, waving his hand at Menadina as he walks away.
This dwarf you.
I'm not a Duskwalker. I don't care.
And
I just kind of want to see that. I'd be
you
impressed.
guys start to walk back to the tavern towards Duskwalker Rest. You get about halfway there. You're about where Theobald's general goods are, and there is a gate to enter the clean city there. And as you're passing this gate, it's quickly thrown open, and 8 guards, but they're dressed. Their coloration is different. They're wearing slate and red. Very quickly storm out and kind of walk up in front of y'all and stop. And they look at Yogrid. They don't address anybody else. And they go, what you did for Darkside? Good for our people. Victor wants to see you. You don't even need to make a history check for this. Victor, you would know, it's a big name amongst dwarves. Victor Silverhand is the leader of the Dwarvish Council for Glymarsh.
Okay. None of these are.
The Dwarvish
no,
Council
thank
has
you.
been significantly weakened since trade collapsed. But dwarves still respect them. Victor wishes to see you. Now.
Can they come with?
Yes.
With me.
He
Come
wishes
on.
to see them as well.
We have big company. Be on your best behavior.
They
I will
lead you into the
try.
clean city. You go through into the wall. In the wall, there's sort of the room you enter. It's kind of maybe 50 feet long. It's a very thick wall. In this room, there is kind of or not this room. There's two rooms. My bad. Or kind of two layers to the wall.
Mhm.
There's one long layer where you can look down in any direction and you just see kind of desks. And then behind it, there's doors. And as you come in, the guards kind of turn to you and they go, he looks at Yogurt and he leans in close. Are any of you touched?
No.
Good. I don't have to do anything suspicious. They walk up. Clean guards, let us pass. And the gate guy looks up and he goes, yep, you're good to go. And he opens the door. And they walk into a room behind him where you see there's another person standing and he's wearing like super heavy armor. He looks like he could barely move. And he goes, y'all just came through. And he turns and he opens the door and they walk through that room. And then he closes the door and you guys are left in this room with this desk guard. And he goes, are you with them? All right.
Yes.
Each of you into that room. Go behind me. I'll write you in. You're in luck that you are requested by higher up. I should be closed by now. Getting a pretty penny for this. Go!
Thank you for your gratitude.
Going.
And you all
Thank
make
you.
your way into this room. And he kind of closes the door, locks it,
Voice.
and then he kind of stomps forward in this heavy armor that he can barely move in, closes the other door and locks it, stomps back into the middle of the room, and he goes, all right, one at a time, each of you approach me. I'm going to hand you something. You're going to hold it for 5 seconds.
I really hope that nobody got touched, so I wasn't looking.
I don't know. I got half my shoulder bitten off. Who
Who wants
knows?
to go first?
I
Other
still
Leo.
would.
Anyone will.
All right,
Leo
will.
Lena, you walk up. He reaches
In no
down
particular order.
into a bag with like a pair of pliers, and he pulls out a crystal that looks very similar to the one Yogurt has, but it's like cracked. It looks imperfect. It looks like it was cut improperly. And he very gently places it in your hand. It feels warm to the touch and almost volatile, and it kind of vibrates for a bit. And then 5 seconds later, he goes, okay, open your hand, please. You open your hand, and he takes it back out, and he goes, stand over there. And he points next to the door to go to
I
the
go by the
other
door.
side of the wall. And in turn,
I'm assuming I'm hunched over.
Yeah, each of you receives the same treatment, and for each of you, it does not explode.
Can I use my 5
cool.
seconds to investigate it a little bit?
Sure, make me an Arcana check. I hope you don't
Arcana.
get one.
I also hope I don't net one, but I have good Arcana, so.
Mhm.
Has it been 10 minutes?
We'll say no.
Yes!
You have a D4.
Oh, this is so good. 26.
26.
26.
DC was a 25.
Let's go, D4 matter.
Let's go! It did!
26. You kind of in that 5 seconds, you're not able to get much. You go through the schools of magic, you know. You kind of probe it with each of them. None of them are responsive.
Not
And
any
then-
known school of magic.
And then before you can like try to comprehend what just happened, he goes, "Can I have that back? It's been 6 seconds. You really shouldn't hold it longer than that. 7, like you need to give that to me."
The zone back in and lift
He
it back
quickly
up
takes
to
it out of your
players.
hands and he's like, "You trying to kill us all? Jesus Christ!"
I understand why he's
Roll my eyes and leave.
And each of you is tested,
Not
and each of
any
you is
notes.
found safe, and you're all let into the clean city.
Mm-hmm.
The guards are all waiting for you there. Follow us. We'll take you to Victor.
All right. We'll
And you
follow.
all are in the clean city. Do I have that?
We need a place to rest.
All right.
Excuse you.
I think Silverhand might help us out. Maybe. We'll find out.
We still have to get Dante.
Things happen.
Where did I put it? 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 Glimmering City. There it is. In immense contrast to the side of the wall you were just on, beyond here is a breath of fresh air. The streets are spacious. Finely cut Dwarven architecture surrounds well-manicured lawns and streets. Large crystals cast glimmering shadows over the roundabouts before you, with well-kept statues of Dwarven royalty and council members, and shining fountains leading the way to crystal doors for the Royal Blue Palace, or the noble family housing Red Crystal. People that pass you on this cold night are wearing fancy clothing, and they cast side glances of disgust at you as they passed.
Welcome to the stuck-up city.
I'm sorry, I'm tracking blood on their marble streets.
I could kick all of them.
Well, they just don't have taste. I spent 100 hours bedazzling this outfit.
They
I feel brighter than their city.
Lilith, at first you're like, how dare they look at me like that? And then you notice that like when they look in disgust, they're like, it's almost like they're ignoring you.
It's almost like they're ignoring her. How do they
You're
feel
looking
about
at the rest of
Leo?
your group.
Okay.
At first you're
She
like,
feels
"Can you
better.
give me a look like," and then you like follow their look, and you're like, oh.
Oh.
How do they perceive Leo?
You're getting the looks.
I'm getting the
100%
looks?
Getting the looks.
Even though I'm like...
Who's getting the
essentially
worst
stone.
looks?
Yogurt.
Yo.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yogurt is getting the worst looks. The guards lead you to the noble family Red Crystal, and you're taken into, kind of up into one of the rooms, and they open up a door, and at this point you'll all kind of realize that a good chunk of the Clean City lives inside of these giant crystals, as they take you into this structure. They take you up a couple floors, up some stairs, until you come to an entire floor that seems to have been dedicated to one person. And they lead you into kind of a very lush living room with luxurious furniture that looks old. It looks like maybe the person who lives here used to have money to buy very nice things, but in today's day and age, they're struggling to afford it. It's real leather, but it's worn. It hasn't been well cared for. There's fur rugs and different statues around, but each one looks like it's chipping, like they don't have the money to afford maintaining these things. They kind of motion for y'all to sit down in the main room. There's a bunch of seating. It's all comfortable. Does everyone take a seat, or is anyone gonna stand?
Can
You
I
see-
even fit in a chair?
Yeah, there's a few chairs that are like oversized for like dwarves that are they're like kind of like big love seats for two people. But you take up the whole seat.
I'll sit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody.
Are there
sits.
enough chairs for everyone?
The guards all kind of funnel out of the room, and two other dwarves come into the room that you don't immediately recognize. And then at the end of the room, the door is thrown open, and a dwarf walks in with kind of an air of confidence. He's wearing a silvered gauntlet on one hand, and then his hair is slicked back, and he's wearing like the nicest suit that you can think of, but it looks like it's old, as I said before. He looks like he's maybe 220, 225. His hair's graying a little bit. He walks into the room, and he goes, "Our heroes from the surface, and Yogurt. Oh, man. I knew you would take his title one day. I knew you would. You see, us dwarves, we believe in each other. It's good to see you came back. It's good to see you came back safe. I've had my eye on you. And what you did in the harbor today, you may not realize it, but you saved my people. Our people, Yogurt. The dwarves. Not the gnomes. You see, we've been ignored for too long by the king. We have. Don't you see it? He prefers the Gnomish Council. He thinks that they could save us. They're Duskwalkers, which unfortunately, you are part of, but you take what we can get, right?
The king has his ways. I haven't spoken to him yet.
It's mighty time things change, don't you think? Not just we don't gotta go after the king. I'm not going. That's not where I'm going with this. Yeah, and he motions to one of the doors, leaves the room into a side room, and comes in with a bottle of Babel apple wine, which y'all have seen recently. And he's like, an unheard of artifact. Let us all drink to good business. And they pour out glasses of this ancient wine. And he takes a drink.
Open before?
No, it was fresh. He popped the cork.
Okay.
They had to peel off the foil.
Isn't this made magically?
Is it?
I thought we talked about this in a previous, or when we were at the orchard.
When we found it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
Is it in your
magical though.
notes? Do you have keen mind?
No, our keen
Dante
mind is
has-
gone.
Yeah, he's actually-
Let me see. Which session was it?
2
Two or
ago.
3.
2 ago, but so 3.
So 3.
I'll let you think about it. He downs his, and he goes, amazing stuff. Really softens you up. Alright, well, how you liking the city so far?
Which parts of the city? We barely been here.
It's hard to, see the sights when you're saving people.
This is the first time we're in the upper city.
I meant the whole city. It is still
Oh.
a city. It's called the Unclean City. It's more of it's a misnomer. I visit there from time to time. I've been to Dinnerbuzz Tavern. He's a good guy.
Oh,
He
he
at least
makes
does
the
that
best meat.
I look out for us.
I'm laughing out of character because this guy is politics as hell. It's great.
He's all politics. He's definitely racist.
Yep.
Let's
Can you get rid of Zigloon for us?
Honestly, no, I can't say that.
I know it's not right, but God bless.
It's Victor. It's very clear to myself and the rest of us you want something of us. Skip the small talks. Stop trying to butter us up. What do you want?
Straight to business then, huh? I guess should be expected of a Marpark.
You know it's us.
Indeed, I do. I'm a man of my history. I know bits and pieces. All I can really tell you about the Marpark isn't much, but that's fair. I'll get to business. I have a plan. You see, ever since this darkness crashed over the city, the royal family put a decree in place. No business was to be done with outsiders. It's too risky. It's killed our family. It's killed the Dwarven trade. And it's caused us to fall beneath the gnomes in terms of standing and power. And it's not fair. I
Now,
think we could change that.
elaborates on what you mean by no business with outsiders.
It's not allowed. We've never been able to go check on them. It's been nearly 3,000 years. There are others in the Underdark, other than the Dark Elves. I mean, you saw the ocean today, assuming you hadn't seen it before. This is
That
just
we
one
had
of
not.
many places to live. But trade was halted. We weren't allowed to do anything. We weren't allowed to check on anyone. We weren't allowed to send ships. It was a royal decree when the darkness collapsed at our shores. Granted, at the time, I agree. It was probably the right decision. The king of the time, we didn't have the gemstones to send people out into the darkness that we do now. So sending people out is suicide. You're just killing people. So instead of doing that, they made the decree. The Duskwalkers were born, and the decree still stands. I've talked to Galagnar about it. He will not revoke it. So instead, I have a different plan. Galignor is a man who enjoys his gifts, he enjoys his fineries, he enjoys his niceties. If we trade under his nose, and I gift him niceties, I think I could get on his good side. Now you might be wondering what's in it for you. Right. I propose a deal. I'll manage the trade, and you'll help me obtain a base of operations. From there, we'll split it. You'll take whatever ground you need to do your work, and I'll take 80% of the profits. And I will use your base of operations to do my trade. Now you might be wondering, what base of operations? To the north of here, on an isolated island, about 3,550 years ago, the royal family began building a castle. They planned to isolate themselves. Unfortunately for them, when the darkness arrived, that castle was consumed with it. This castle, which we can call maybe Bastion of Hope for ourselves,
This-
Real subtle.
Truly.
is currently consumed by darkness.
Mm-hmm.
There is a gemstone, like yours, and he points at Yogurt, but bigger, stronger. The gnomes have it in the lab. If we steal it, we could free the Bastion from the darkness. And I could begin trading. I could bring the dwarves back to a name of glory in their own city. You'll get 20% of the profits. It'll help with your adventures. Whatever it is that you plan to do down here, the rest of you, I assume you have plans. You have a reason that you're here. We can fund it. You don't have to worry about making trade deals or anything like that. I can do it as long as you get people to me. I'll operate out of the Bastion. What do you say?
Now that's just proper talking and deal making. I'm interested.
And I roll insight to see how far I think he wants to go with, like, bringing the dwarves back. Is he going all in, and, like, this could cause a lot more civil unrest than he's trying to let us believe? Like, he would start something with the king? Obviously, he'd be trying to give him gifts, but does it seem like there might be more?
Make me an insight check.
While he's rolling that, how many years ago did you say the castle was made?
11.
150.
You have a hero
11?
point. We
You
all
get an
do.
idea that there will be some unrest caused by this, but
Mhm.
he seems to truly believe that it will be an improvement for the city, for trade to
Mhm.
begin again.
Yeah.
I think trade
Leo's
would bring in
definitely
more
agreeing with
income
that.
to the entire city, period. Maybe would at least help with the unclean city.
It is more income. It is 20% continuous profits earned for just one action of freeing the city or freeing the castle. Make sure we don't let it re-succumb. Granted, we are stealing from a lab, so that's not great, but I prefer theories in action and in practice, not just random experimentation in a lab. So, yeah, no, he's on board. He's cool with it, and also in keeping with his character traits.
If you don't mind, sir.
He kind of looks at you, Bandit, and he goes, "Glad to hear you in. I expected you to be." And as he says that, you kind of think about it, and you're like, what does he mean by that?
I guess
Where does Leo stand on this? I think I know.
Would you mind giving us a couple of minutes to discuss this?
Sure. He kind of turns around, and he wraps his knuckle on like a nearby pole, And he goes, Rex! And a small figure, shorter than a dwarf,
Mhm.
looks like about the height of a gnome, wearing kind of a heavy cloak that's covering all of their body features, walks in the room. And they go, yes? What do you need? He goes, show them to the parlor. Keep an eye on them, but don't listen and know what they're doing. Just watch the door. Understood. Come with me.
Man,
And
That's
she,
bonus points. That's bonus points. I will say that.
yeah.
this person
The
under this
respect.
cloak leads you
Mhm.
to the parlor, opens the door, and there's kind of a bunch. It's almost a conversation pit. His parlor. It's kind of set in, and then there's a
Mhm.
bunch of seats, and then a table in the middle with water and other non-perishables on the table. She goes, "Help yourself."
Has
Thank you, my dear.
what should I call Alex? An assistant?
Rex, not Alex.
Rex.
Or, my bad, Rex. What should I call Rex?
Underling.
An underling, an assistant, a housekeeper. Sure. Rex.
She did put Rex in charge of making sure y'all didn't do anything silly. I don't know about housekeeper.
Body color.
Oh, she could still be kind of like a butler because remember Alfred.
I'm gonna write.
Alfred also does
Doesn't
not have the.
code.
Yes, Alfred has
Alfred
could and would.
he has
has
a body
the-
count. He's a body count.
I'm aware. Like
We
Alfred
don't know
does
if
not
Rex
have
has
the
a body
no-kill
count.
policy. He's great.
I would assume.
Is there alcohol in the parlor?
Yes.
Any good alcohol?
It is the mead that you've been drinking. He didn't put the nice alcohol in the parlor.
Alright, that's fine. I'll take a little bit of that.
I'm gonna pour myself a cup of my coffee.
I'm going to use the restroom while you guys start your discussion, and I will listen and come back with my beer response.
No,
Oh yeah,
I
because
think
four
he does
of you
understand
haven't
that.
decided yet,
Well-
but one of you has.
He
Having
offers us a huge gift.
this bastion, I guess it would depend on if we can stay.
He said it would be our base of operations. I would assume so. Getting that confirmation, though, if you would like it, is something we can do. I also would like more details of this infiltration, but I understand that it sounds incredibly dangerous. I do like the idea of bringing this city to a more prosperous state and hopefully lessening the. Well, it sounds like there's some unrest in being cooped up, and I'd hate to see something happen between the gnomes and the
Revolution.
dwarves. Yes. It doesn't seem to be the case yet, but it may very well
You never know.
soon.
Stealing a crystal would
Dangerous.
be treason. Would be an insane crime. But
It would be necessary.
keeping such a crystal secret, hidden in a lab when it could be used, is also
A crime.
Yes, that much I very much agree. I think we should take over this, but at the same time, I think we could ask for more. It is his first offer. We can ask for a little bit more in terms of profits.
True.
Well, we're broke, and I can only sing my way into so many taverns, so.
Exactly. Well spoken, Lilith. There is going to be extreme costs in figuring out what comes out of all of this. Finding Inktar, figuring out what in the hell these consumed want, and where they are trying to take people. The list goes on. I think that we can ask for more money with what we want to do and with how dangerous this is. We shouldn't ask for too much. It seems that he's not in the greatest of states. Pushing his boundaries too far might anger him. I would say we shoot for 30%, maybe 25%.
I was going to say 25.
We can ask for 30, at the very least, and get
settle.
25. That I am okay with, I think. It will, of course, if we take this base as our base of operations, we could probably get more funding from him as well later to help his base of operations. But it is what it is. I think having a higher income, though, will help us in the long run.
I want to reserve the right to bail on this if things turn sour. I
You
spent
can always
too long
just-
training to be a Dustwalker, to serve the king, to serve my city.
And you would be serving your city more by helping us, not
I
so much the
understand
king here.
But
having.
not at the cost of civil unrest, exile of gnomes, and I fear where this could bring us.
I do think that trade would at least bring back some warmer atmospheres
Agreed.
to this city. The city is harsh and cold because it's been in isolation for how long?
At least 3,000 years is what
Like, damn, this is my
Victor
home. Why are
said.
you gonna say that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, this is a warm season. Are there seasons here? I don't know.
I mean,
The same temperature it always is.
even up top, it seems our continent had been isolated for that long. Who knows what we're going to find?
I know.
And now this, it seems like the world will have a fun time.
Victor swooped in to speak with us quickly for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. I don't entirely trust him yet, but it does sound like he could be worth our own investment.
At least it could be useful.
He's a councilman. But-
Mm-hmm.
I think it's worthwhile. Again, if we're all up to an agreement, asking for 30% and obviously more details as to this crystal.
Here's laughing his ass off at something.
That was my cat. Her
Oh.
food bowl just went off. And so she like scrambled out of my arm.
She was super peaceful in Elena's arms, and then I saw the clock tick to 9:01, and she went,
Hungry.
Hungry. Nom 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 nom. Okay.
I think
Well.
we're in agreement.
Are we all in agreement? Continue forward with this deal, but asking for
Negotiate.
more.
Mhm.
Lilith?
Sounds good.
I do.
All right.
"You wanna
Just
get up?
hadn't heard your confirmation.
Who's in the front?"
I guess I will be.
Ooh, yeah, we can.
We're the ones
just-
doing the talking.
Yeah, who
Oh, I'm
wants to
not
do
gonna be
the
the one
talking?
doing. I won't be the one doing the talking, but I'm the biggest, so I just figured I.
Can, because of Jared's bard rules. So long as
Yeah.
Sarah is playing with you, you can talk if you want to talk.
Anybody can do the talking.
I mean, I could attempt to do the talking. We'll see how it goes. I don't know how well it would be, but we can try.
Yolgrid, where are you
want to
at
do it?
as everybody exits the room? When do you exit? Last? Second?
I'll exit last.
Last. Sweet. Everybody else walks by, and Rex is like, "Back to the main room, please. Main room, that way. Main room, please." And then once, as you come out of the door, the cloak but like she grabs your arm, but through the cloak, you cannot see the hand. You're taking the deal, aren't you?
That's my plan.
Good.
And
That,
if I wasn't,
that's in both of our best interests. And they quickly walk away.
can I roll insight to see if they're
That was a threat.
Yeah,
make-
I was gonna say.
Yep. Make a insight check.
I have insight that I need to add 17.
17. With a 17, what were you trying to figure out?
I should have said perception. I want to see if they're gnomish.
It is a gnome.
Okay.
You can kind of tell by the accent and the voice and the height. It's a gnome. I'll say with a 17, you also notice when they grab you that their hand is very warm.
Are they consumed?
What a fascinating
I
thing.
can't answer that.
Their hand is very warm to the touch.
Yeah, I want to know more about them. Okay.
All right. They come back into the main room with you, and they kind of stand behind Silverhand or Silverfist. I want to say Silverhand just because I played a lot of Cyberpunk, and I've been reading Cyberpunk lore, which involves Silverhand constantly. I am developing a need to run a Cyberpunk campaign, which is
I'd
a
be
problem.
down.
Anyways,
Just one more.
Than that.
anyways,
Actually,
Victor is kind of standing there. He's smoking something as y'all come back into the room, like seemingly following up his glass of wine. Oh, welcome back, welcome back. Shimmershroom?
No.
What did he just say?
Thank you.
All right.
no, thank you.
I have no idea what he said.
Shimmershroom? All right.
Actually, would. Nah, I won't. Leo
I
won't.
thought they would.
Not yet. You don't
Dante
trust
would.
him enough. Dante would.
Dante definitely would.
Well, I hope you have good news. How do you feel about our business plan?
I think, if I were to be honest, I don't think it feels as if there is enough for us. Feels like we are just doing your dirty work.
Like
That
dirty
being
work.
said,
I don't have anything over you either. This isn't dirty work. If I had something over you, it would be dirty work. This is a genuine partnership.
I think if we were to take this offer, I think we should renegotiate how profits are divided.
You want more than 20% then.
That would be correct.
What do you drive for?
Give me a second. Sorry.
What's your want?
Would be 30%.
Tell you what. We'll do 20%. And I'll cover base operational costs for your side as well. So, that means, let's say at some point you decide the castle needs upgrades. Your bastion needs improvements. Whatever the gold cost is for that, I'll cover it.
I guess I'll just look at the party.
Bandit is completely uninterested in the conversation. He was happy with the original offer.
Leo will give you
He is
a nod
looking
of
around the
approval for
room
now.
to see if he finds anything
But
interesting.
you have such a lovely home. What will we possibly want to upgrade?
It's hundreds of years old.
It's been
Thousands.
sitting in the darkness for
thousands.
3,000 years. It
thought it was
might
150
have
years old.
been.
I
It was
don't
500.
think.
Wait. If it's in the darkness, then time
It
hasn't
was
been-
500 years prior to the darkness, is what he said
These
earlier.
are beautiful antiques. We wouldn't need to upgrade anything. I don't really see how that is such a great deal. Perhaps 25%? Somewhere in the middle?
Make me a persuasion check.
We're not unnegotiating our upgrades because I do want the upgrades.
The
Ooh.
upgrades sound really nice.
I was down for upgrades.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
want some. We
Then
can
I'll
afford
express it.
Ford
Reminder,
built
you
for that
have
bitch.
the
I have
hero
to
point
do
too.
other things, so like express your feelings.
No, you're fine.
Mhm.
I was.
Sorry, I was rolling persuasion.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
25.
25. He goes, so you'll take 25% and I don't have to cover upgrades.
I'd rather have the upgrades there for the 5%.
Yeah, me
I'd
too.
rather have the upgrades.
I would
don't
like
mind micromanage that, even if it's worse
both.
for
Why
us.
not both?
That's not what Sarah said. He kind of thinks for
Well,
a moment,
actu-
he goes, are you sure? I'm quite certain that the...
You got ad rolls if you care.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
No!
Ad break. Is it
Band
ad
is
break official?
Much
Yeah,
more
3
interested
minutes
in
Look
getting
at
those,
Look at what I got.
those
3
free
minutes and then we'll
upgrades.
wrap up.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, that looks really. Is that
Yeah,
fucking Miss Frizzle?
Is it a wizard clone?
Just to cover, by the way,
Yep.
what's gonna happen, the way this is gonna work in game,
Mhm.
bastions have passive costs that you're going to have to cover.
Yep. Yep.
No,
So
I
your
want that covered for me.
20%.
That sounds like less thinking.
Yeah,
Your
exactly.
20% will help cover that.
Yep.
I'll do all the math for how much gold you actually make per
Like trade deals and stuff.
off of the bastion.
I don't think we needed. I think we just need to like have the bastion and let him operate there. Other than that, it's good. That's what it sounds like. We just have that. He can do whatever the hell he wants with it, and we get money.
I mean, we're also
Yeah.
probably going to want to make it
Yes,
more of a
so
centralized hub
he's
for
offering to be our landlord.
jumping off of.
He's offering to be a
Essentially.
landlord, but you get paid for being.
Yeah.
It's more of he's offering to be your tenant. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. He's offering to be our tenant to us, but also like helping us set it up.
Yeah, this sounds
Pretty-
good. I
pretty
want to go with.
much.
I do like the idea of getting the upgrades from him as well, though.
I'll take the
20%.
upgrades over 25% every day of the
I-
week.
20%
Don't know
free
what would be
upgrades
better.
and maintenance sounds good.
Okay, like
They didn't sound like
express that
maintenance.
before I start negotiating, please.
That's okay.
We didn't even
no
think about the
worries.
upgrade stuff. So
We
keep
didn't
brought
think
that
about that
into-
offer. He
Could
took
we
that into
retcon
the
that,
loop.
maybe?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was.
we can wreck on it. Y'all didn't interrupt her. As I said, y'all need to be active with your bard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am going to go over the conversation, and Lilith is very self-motivated by things. So if you guys don't like step in and use that bard mechanic, Lilith is going to do what suits her because she
That's
is
valid.
usually-
No,
That's
no,
the
I
whole
get
point
it.
of The bard mechanic.
Also, you didn't specify 25% and the upgrades, which Jared took literally. So
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Silver Fist is going to take that literally every week. He's a businessman.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Silverfish took that literally.
Oh, it is Silverfest? I put Silverhand. That was what you said
Picture
first.
Silver Fist.
Oh, I also wrote Silverhand.
Oh
All
my
the people
god.
in here who played Cyberpunk are saying Silverhand.
I
I'm
think you
retcon
said
it.
it first, and that's what clicked.
No, you definitely said it first.
I
You said it
probably-
first.
Please, Silverhand's my maiden name.
Oh my god.
Alright, just because it's funny. Alright. He kind of thinks about it, and then one of y'all goes, if it's easier, we'll take the 20% in the upgrades. And he goes,
Mhm.
and he reaches down and puts on a pair of like crystals over his eyes that are like tinted black. And he puts the silver gauntlet forward and he goes, you got a fucking deal.
All right, who's doing the manly shake? Who wants to do the manly shake?
I'll do it. I got the strength for it.
You do.
Okay.
I don't.
All
I
right.
reach out my hand then.
You shake his hand. That hand that's got the silver gauntlet has a fucking type.
Do I have to roll for it, or do I just
You just notice it
take
is
it like
a
a
very
champ?
strong hand.
This isn't a Gioth handshake.
And then we all.
He goes, well, we're gonna be working together. My operative will be working with you. Rex. She's gonna help you steal the gym. She knows the lab pretty well.
How?
Right.
If you don't
Um,
mind me asking.
He goes, and then he looks over at Rex, and you kind of see like kind of like a thought in his eyes, and then he goes, that's probably best for me to not share.
Mm-hmm.
When they're ready.
I don't expect them to be ready anytime soon, Menadina. That being said,
Let's get on with it.
Silverhand, Silverfist, Silverfish.
I love this.
Please. People who see me as an authority figure call me Silverfist. You can call me Silverhand. Because for you, my hand is open.
Okay, that was kind of smooth.
Okay, that's actually
That's
yeah.
smooth as
That's actually
fuck.
smooth.
Silverhand. Be careful with Gem Carver.
Zikloon. I mean, of course, he's been touching cheeks with the Gnomish Council for probably about 3 months now.
All the
Ran
more
away.
reason to punt him.
He's up to something. I can sense it. We
Gnomish
saw his
Council
mark.
it's always up to something.
Yes, but especially in this matter.
I'll keep an eye on
Don't
it.
be watching me. Where should we start this operation? I have business with the king tomorrow.
I'm aware.
And
will
where
meet
can we
with
get a
you in
night's
the-
sleep?
Oh, you'll go back out of the Clean City.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Rex will meet with you in the tavern tomorrow night. Expect to start the operation sometime at midnight tomorrow.
All right.
Look forward to hearing from you.
Of course. He kind of waves Rex away. She walks out of the room, towards like the back of the house, and he walks over to another door and opens it. You see a dining room where there's just kind of a bunch of guards idling, waiting for orders, and he goes, "You can take them back." And the guards come in, and they lead y'all out of the Clean City, back out onto the streets, through the wall, back to the Unclean City. And as you guys are walking towards the tavern, and I know we're over, so we'll be wrapping up soon. You guys are walking towards the tavern. You are...
Do we see a Dante?
Yeah, Dante, well, when you get into the tavern, Dante will be there.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting there. As you guys are walking towards the tavern, you're like really close to the door. Rex, in cloak, nothing has changed, steps out of an alley nearby, and goes, "Yogurt, don't worry about Zikloon. I'll keep him off your back." And you kind of think for a moment, you're like, how? And then she steps back in, and you're like, where'd she go?
That's kind of a bummer. I wanted to bully Zikloon.
I mean, it's
Okay.
likely she meant for the operation.
Right.
Not
Well, still
at
better
all
than-
times. Not permanently off your back. She go kill him?
Nah, introduce him. She's going in deep.
You guys go into the tavern, you throw the doors open, and Dante is sitting there at the bar. He's kind of wide-eyed. He looks like he's like deep in thought about something that just happened. His cloak looks a little frumpled, and his hair is a little messy. And he turns and he goes, "Y'all won't believe it." And that is where we'll end the session.
That's so funny. That's also
Good.
something he would say too.
Mhm.
Y'all won't believe it.
Mhm.
He went and got the flashback thing.
I've had it for a while. Thank you. I'm gonna make it a little louder.
Oh my god.
Alright. We'll call it there. We've run a little over because we started a little late, which is my bad. We will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.